Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Toon Review for this afternoon's Matchday Live. And it is myself, Paul, joined, of course, by Billy. If you do enjoy the show today, please give it a like. And, of course, please do subscribe if you're new around here and you like what you see. Memberships, of course, are available, as are Super Chats, which is the $ at the bottom of the live comments. And that will guarantee your comment to be read out live on the show. So Newcastle make the trip to the London Stadium, and it is a good afternoon to Billy Bob.
Good afternoon to you, and good afternoon to all the Toon Review Massive, the Magpie Massive, and all you fantastic, superb, excellent, magnanimous people out there in Viewerland.
Magnanimous, eh? Okay.
I didn't say magnificent. I should have said magnificent, really.
Yes. Well, I mean, whatever. It's fine. We've got Stephen as a new member of the channel, Stephen83. Welcome to Members Club. And Samsonite Dove with a super chat. Finally, 9 potential starters on the bench. Well, let's take a look at the two teams, Billy. Newcastle without Kieran Trippier today. He is out through illness and won't be taking part in the game at all. He's not in the squad. We go with Pope, Botman, Joelinton, Tonali, Gordon, Chow, Kraft, Murphy, Voltemada, Byrne, and Bruno. So, Billy, probably the strongest team I think we can put out at the minute, apart from maybe Emil Kraft, who comes in for the poorly Kieran Trippier.
Yeah, and Lewis Hall, of course, left back, who is on the bench today, which
obviously
is great to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's probably our strongest lineup, those two aside. Looking forward to see how we cope with West Ham today, who are really low on confidence. It's for us to put our foot on the throat and not let go, basically.
Yeah. Good to see Lewis Hall back as a substitute, of course. Ramsdale, Share, Barnes, Asula, Elanga, Willock, Ramsey, and Miley. I mean, that is a very strong bench, Billy.
Lots of choices if things aren't going right.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we don't want to see people come on to try and change games, but if they can come on and maintain a good lead for us and maybe increase it, then it's a fantastic bench for that, with attacking threat, midfielders, and defensive players too. So very balanced.
And just to let everybody know that we are in the green today. And we love the old green. Anyway, this is how the Hammers line up. They go with Areola in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Todibo, Kilman, Diouf, Potts, Fernandez, Paqueta, Bowen, Wilson, and Somerville, Billy.
Yeah, Wilson gets his first start, I think, under Nuno, which is, I'm sure it's got something to do with the fact he's playing us. Paqueta farther forward in a 3 behind Wilson. And Potts has come into the side as a central defensive midfield player. Very weak at the back there. They concede lots of goals. Wan-Bissaka's a very good right back, so Anthony Gordon's going to have a tough time against him, but I think we can get home in the middle. I really do. Yeah.
Of course, everyone will be talking about Callum Wilson. He was asked to Eddie about him in the press conference, of course. I mean, Callum will put everything aside that he feels for Newcastle United today. And we'll just basically go out and, try and score goals for West Ham. We need to be aware of him, but, Chow and Botman, I think that certainly Botman knows his game, and hopefully we'll keep him quiet.
100%. Yeah, it's going to be a physical kind of battle with Botman and Chow and Wilson, but he hasn't got the legs he used to have. And although he has got the nous, he's got experience, he's got the know-how of where to be, when to be there.
Yeah,
we've got to watch him, but I just don't think he's the player that he used to be. That hopefully that isn't tempting fate, but we saw him last season enough.
Are you worried about Trippier missing, Billy?
No, not really. No, I think Somerville would give Trippier as much as a hard time as what he's going to give Kraft. Actually, I think Kraft's probably a better defender than Trippier at this precise moment in time.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not too worried about it. I think Emil Kraft came in on Wednesday night, did a good job. I don't think there's anything particularly. I mean, look, we talk about Trippier going forward and things like that, but he doesn't tend to do that either. So, I mean, we're not missing a whole lot there. Maybe, obviously, the passing ability, the experience, and certainly his set pieces had been getting better, Billy.
They have, but Sandro can also take set pieces as well as anybody. And, I'm looking forward to seeing him with a free rein at him today.
Now we've got a few super chats to get through here. Edward Gaunt, off the bat as usual. A win today, and thanks always to TTR. Jeffrey Brunt says, I read Bonnie lads 3-0 to the Zitoon. Keith Lee says, a member for 32 months. Thanks you very much, Keith. When Tino's back, probably take out one centre midfield from the bench. Then when Wissa's back, take out Asula. 3 points today. Most importantly, how are the lads? I mean, he's obviously got decisions to make, Billy, but I think the decision today was, who to play alongside Tonali and Bruno. I don't think there was any ever doubt that those two would play. It was always going to be, Joe Linton, or would it be Ramsey? Would it be Miley? Because the problem he's got is Joe Linton hasn't really been on peak form this season, Billy, and we still need a bit more from him. Looked okay on Wednesday, but we do need more from him in the Premier League, and this is going to be a big test for him today.
Yes, it is. But there's players on that pitch that he wants to get the better of. Paqueta would be one of them. International kind of teammates, but also rivals for the same kind of spot. I think we'll see the best of Big Joe today. I think he'll enjoy the physical challenge. I'm slightly surprised that Nuno hasn't picked Souček. He's got a good record against us. He's on the bench. It's going to be 5 midfield for them, and they're going to try and outnumber our 3. But will they be able to do it? I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, you look at the West Ham bench, Billy, compared to ours, and for once, I'm saying for once, but in recent seasons, we've not had a substitute bench where we can look at and say, wow, we are going to change. There is game changes on that bench. But this time around, you look at the two subs benches, and ours is so much stronger than West Ham's.
Absolutely. And, what Eddie Howe's always wanted is 5 subs that he can trust to go on the pitch and make a difference if they need to. Yeah. He's got more than 5 of them on that bench today. I'm hoping to see Lewis Hall get some minutes in his legs as well. Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting to see if he does take Dan Burn off at some point.
Yeah. Which won't happen, of course it won't. It'll probably be Botman or Chow, and you move Burn into centre-back position. We know how Eddie works. Come on. We know how he works. Stephen Carew is a new member of the channel as well. Welcome to Members Club, Stephen. Thank you very much for signing up and for your ongoing support. Let's get a few messages from you guys. Chris says Big Joe needs to keep under control today. No unnecessary red cards if he goes all out with Paqueta. Well, in previous battles, Billy, it seems to have been Bruno against his mate Paqueta. That we've seen more clashes than Joe Linton Paqueta. And Paqueta, I was reading an interview from him this morning saying that Bruno's been a huge support to him through all the betting trial and things like that, and through the ups and downs that he's been through, and values him as his very best friend. But obviously, when we've seen them on the pitch together, they've probably gone at it. But that's what professionals do.
Of course they do. Yeah, there's no good sentiment in professional football or professional sport anyway, really. Nuno's pushed him a bit more forward today, Paqueta. So it may not be coming across Bruno as much as what we thought it might. Maybe it'll be Tonali that is the one that he'll be engaged with. And I've got every confidence that Tonali can keep him out of the game.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see that happen. I mean, look, I'm pretty confident of a win today, Bill. You have to say, I'm not sort of looking at this game and thinking, ooh. I mean, I've seen already the words in the chat saying potential banana skin, etc. But look, we are playing okay. I don't think we've hit full blast this season, Billy. So, I think we've still got a lot to come within this team. And something just tells me that we're very close to peaking and giving somebody a good hiding. And that could be today.
Could well be today, yes. It could well be today. If we can keep the runners off, running off Nick Voltemada, it'll be something different for the West Ham defence to concentrate on. I think the great set pieces, they're really poor at defending them. So there's plenty of scope for goal today. I'll be surprised if we didn't score more than less than 2.
Yeah. Graham has gifted 5 Toon Review memberships. Thank you very much, Graham. That's very kind of you. And Graham Ritchie, a member for 46 months now on the channel. Must-win game today. How are the lads? And we've got Darren, who's been a member for 2 months now. Let's get our first away win today. Loving the layout, boys. Great work as always. 2-0 to the Toon. Now, I did get a message this morning, somebody asking if we can put sort of stadium effects on rather than be silent during the commentary. It's very difficult to do that. And I know they did mention sort of just downloading some stadium noises to play in the background with chanting and everything. But I mean, it's not, if it's not authentic, if it's not coming from that stadium, and I don't think it would sound right. Amazon are great at it, because Amazon give you the choice to turn the commentary off and listen to the stadium, which I don't know why other providers don't actually do that. If they did, I think it would go down very well with the fans that don't want to listen to the nonsense commentary that comes out on TV at the moment. And I'm not talking about me and Billy there. I'm talking about the fact that it is nonsense that comes out of commentators' mouths these days on TV. But we will look at something. We will try and improve on that front. But I think the problem is with YouTube, it's very difficult to get anything past copyright these days. Somebody is always out to make some money, and it's very difficult. Let's have a look. Tony D has gifted a membership. Thank you very much, Tony. And Buff with a super chat saying all this rubbish from other fans about Joe Linton. He's never had a red card whilst he's been with us.
In friendlies, he has.
Yeah, friendlies he has. But I mean, a lot of fans are jumping on this. Joe Linton's not a footballer. He's a thug, Billy. I think that's a load of nonsense. He's a physical player. And I think if you look at most Premier League teams or most football teams in general, they always have that player who loves a bit of physicality.
100%. You've got to have physicality in the middle of the park. It's a definite. You need it.
Yeah.
You can't go into the game all soft-centered.
Absolutely. Spurs
fans' reaction to Joe Linton's foul on Kudus was nothing short of ridiculous, really. Oh. Especially given what they got up to yesterday against Chelsea. Some of the tackles they were putting in.
Yes, yes. Somebody left a nice one on Reece James. If that was Joe Linton, I mean, is that not thuggery right there? Come on.
It's good enough for the goose, good enough for the gander.
Absolutely. Anthony says, wait till Wiss is back. Happy days. And Ian Breen has also gifted a membership. Thank you very much, Ian. Very kind with your gifting of memberships today, guys. Thank you so much. Right, just a couple of things. If you are into your quizzes and you think you have the greatest football knowledge in the world, we have teamed up with Lineup Builder, obviously, who provide our graphics. They do have a new quiz page on their website. It is fantastic. There's Guess the Player. There's historical quizzes and things like that to get your teeth into. So if you think you are a guru of football, like Mr. Trey, who is an encyclopedia, scan that QR code now. It'll take you to the website. Save it for after the game, or you can come back and it is pinned right at the top of our description, the website with the link to go and play. You can play with your friends, your family. It is refreshed every day. So once you start quizzing, you know what it's like. You cannot stop. So please go and give Lineup Builder quiz a go. Test your football knowledge and see if you are one of the greats. Scan the QR code on the screen now, or of course, visit the website. It is linked at the very top of the description. And also, of course, our merchandise website is available. I'll get the right QR code up in a minute. There you go. That's the TTR merchandise website. TheToonReview.com is your place to go for all your merchandise. Hoodies, T-shirts, hats, I've said hoodies. I meant to say, what's them other bubble hats and what's the other ones, Billy? The
beanies.
Beanies, that's the one. And you have an opportunity to look like, well, whoever you want, really. I mean, I get called bloody Ali G, but never mind. Get your hoodies, drink bottles, coffee mugs, everything. Scan that QR code in the top corner now, and also visit thetoonreview.com. And a big thank you to everybody who's recently ordered. There's been an influx of orders come in from all over the world, Billy Trey. So thank you very much, guys. And wear your merch with pride, is what I'll say. Wear your merch with pride. And tell everybody about the channel. So thank you very much to everybody for that. Johnny Seen is a member for 9 months. I'm feeling good about today's game. If we get Malik Chow goal from a corner today, that'll be top. Yeah, it's just getting him off the mark, Billy, which is what we want to see, isn't it?
He's getting the chances.
He is. He should have bagged one on Wednesday, shouldn't he? Let's be fair. That was I don't understand what he was doing there. I really don't. It was nodded back to Harvey Barnes, slightly behind him. Do you think Malik Chow thought he was offside, Billy, and just thought, I'll just nod it down?
Potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Thomas is asking, is this a football channel or a shopping channel? Oh, ha ha, Thomas.
Is that your surname, Stroker?
Yeah, I mean,
Thomas
dear
Stroker?
me. You know, how about, sponsorship deals for the channel and trying to make a living, Thomas? That's what it's called, mate. We're not the only YouTube channel that does merchandise. Give it a rest, will you?
Even Paul Gallant does merchandise.
Yeah. Yeah. Thomas, there's always other channels you can go and watch if you think this is a shopping channel, mate.
And they all do merchandise, every single one of them.
Exactly. Kevin says, graphics and sound spot on, lads. Anyone who complains about the commentary from Sky, it's their own fault. They should watch the game on TV and listen to the best Paul and Billy, a.k.a. the Toon Review. Thanks, Kev. CW says, Malik Chow is awesome.
He is.
Yeah, he is. NE28 Scott says, Fuking, yes, if you think 3-1 to the Toon. I'm hoping a clean sheet. I want a clean sheet today, Billy. Chris and Evermore's in the house. Afternoon, lads. A proper NUFC content creating platform that deserves your likes. Smash the thumbs. Cheers, buddy. And don't forget, as soon as this is finished on Matchday Live here, head over to Chris and Evermore for his instant live reaction to the game. I'll be doing one on YouTube, obviously, but that's recorded. If you want a live, right-in-your-face reaction and an honest reaction, head over to Chris at Evermore, NUFC, and for their live reaction. And if you haven't seen Chris's rant video from yesterday, please go and have a watch of that later on tonight if you want to have a good laugh. I mean, it's just like he is my brother from another mother, really, isn't it, Billy? He's just he gets very upset.
Quite violently as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So head over to there after the game. Insanity with a super chat. Bit nervous for today because of the away form. But how are the lads? Love the channel. Billy, never change. He won't.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks, mate.
Absolutely. Is it a concern, the away form, Billy, or do you think this is a game that the Eddie and the lads will be looking at saying, right, this is an opportunity to turn that? He did mention the away form a little bit in the press conference, but this is probably a game that they're looking at thinking, yeah, we can really turn this away form around now and start just putting that behind us.
I think he's been a bit negative away from home this season.
Yeah, he has.
I think we'd have had more wins on the board already if we'd played Leeds, for instance, with less respect than we showed them. And I think today we're going out there as if it was a home game and it'll be pressure. I think we'll see the intensity and I think we'll beat them quite easily. I wish he'd done that against Leeds. I wish he'd done that against Villa, to be fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Billy F has been a member for 21 months. I bought a bottle of Jackie D's, but can only have a drink when Paul swears. Don't let me down, Paul.
Oh, you'll drink all
fuck
that
off,
today.
Billy.
You'll drink all that today, no problem.
Hey. Steady on. Ian Laverick, a member for 5 months, says Joe Linton riding kudos into battle. And Pedro, who's been a member for 4 months. Let's get this win, boys. 2-0 to the Toon. Thank you, Pedro. Predator says, bollocks, just noticed South Shields are on TNT getting beat 3-1. Yeah, it's not quite going South Shields' way, unfortunately. At home to Shrewsbury. But listen, good experience for them today. Nigel says, West Ham fans are planning a sit-in protest after the match, apparently. Well, wouldn't it be strange, Billy, if we're like 4-0 up or something midway through the second half, and then all the fans decide to leave, and then when the final whistle blows, they all come back in again. They all go down and have a pie and a pint during the second half, and then they come back to do the sit-in protest at the end of the game.
Be interesting to see what goes on, but you got to feel for them, really. At the end of the day, though, they've had a stadium that isn't really suited to football, but it's been gifted to them. It's free. It hasn't cost them a penny.
Yeah.
They've had a lot of things that have gone our way, but that club hasn't been ran right for a long time.
Yeah, but Billy, let's be honest. If Newcastle got a stadium like that, I mean, we'd hate it. We'd absolutely hate it. There is no atmosphere at all. None at all.
It seems to me that only David Moyes can do the job there. And yet they keep sacking him.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, they made a mistake with managers. They've really ballsed it up, to be honest. The way they've been going on. But look,
not as bad as Wolves, giving the manager a new 3-year contract last month and then sacking him today.
Yeah, that's a strange one, isn't it? I mean, talk about talk about a compensation payment. I mean, Jesus Christ. You know, he's only a month into the new deal, and now they have to pay the rest of it off. I mean, listen, I mean, the Wolves are in trouble this season. I mean, I think a few of us had Wolves to go down, but we'll see. We'll see how that pans out. Robert says, we'll win away at some stage. Today is a good opportunity, as you're going to get. Well, if we don't win today, I think we've got to ask questions. You know, the Premier League form is needing to be put right, and this should be a start of it all today for me. You know, the teams that we've beaten in the Premier League are all sort of near the bottom. So we need to make a statement. And I know West Ham are near the bottom as well, but you know what I mean. Peter Garthwaite says, think it will be a comfortable win, but Wilson is bound to score against us. Well, not the Callum Wilson that finished last season for us. If he plays like that, I'll be quite comfortable. And Stefan, a member for 15 months, says 3 points for me birthday treat from the lads today. 3-0. How are the lads? And a big happy birthday to you, Stefan. Hope you have a great day and you get the 3 points as a nice present from the team. Antacid says, I know this old... I'm not reading that out. Jesus Christ, Antacid. It's a Sunday afternoon, for God's sake. I don't even know South Shields had a team. Yeah, they do. The top of the league in the... I think it's the Northern Premier League. I think it's the one under the conference. I think it is, but they're top anyway. They're having a good season. They've got a good little ground as well. Very well run team. I hope their back four sits in during the game. Yeah, that'll be well. I mean, you could accuse West Ham of doing that actually since the start of the season, sitting in a long time. John says West Ham are rotten at home. Our away form isn't great. Something has to give today. Let's go and spank them. Like that, Billy. Let's go and spank them. I mean, you like a good spanking from time to time.
It's been known in the past. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. I'm just logging into the service, Billy.
I'm going to pause it on Sky.
Right. Well, I've currently got the teams up. I wonder...
I think Jacob Murphy's important for us today.
Well, Jacob Murphy's always important to us, isn't he? He's a fantastic player. And hopefully we'll see that today. I mean, there's no reason why he shouldn't keep performing, Bill. He's excellent.
Yeah, absolutely.
And every time he seems to play, he seems to score. Which, look, it's a little bit bizarre. Now, guys, just to remind you, no spoilers in the chat, please. If you are watching us, just pause your TV. If you go to kickoff before my stream does, just pause it. I'll tell you when we're underway if you want to be in sync with us. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. But please don't put any spoilers in the chat or the mods will remove it and will possibly remove you as well. And we don't want that to happen. So let's all just have a good watch along today. And hopefully watch Newcastle grab 3 points as well, Mr. Curry.
Absolutely. I think it's imperative.
Yep, indeed. Well, we're almost ready to go here. So just get the manual stuff on first half. And we're ready for kickoff. Newcastle attacking right to left in the first half. Referee doing his time check. We're almost ready to go. And we're off at the London Stadium. Newcastle United against West Ham. And hopefully we see a good performance today from the Toon. Long ball immediately from West Ham, which Emil Kraft is in a battle with on the far side. And he decides to give the throw to West Ham. I'm not sure whether it was or not. But already a battle for Emil Kraft, Billy. And,
yeah.
Maybe they'll target that side today rather than Dan Burns.
No, I think both sides. I think Bowen on this side and some of them on the far side. I think It won't be one-sided at all.
Yeah, Bourne against Burn worries me a little bit, but we'll see. Here is Dan Burn. Little touch to Botman. Long clearance from him, looking for Voltemade. Van Bissaka. And then Dan Burn puts his size 25 through that. Well, I'll tell you what. I had to be careful there, because if that had bounced between the two defenders, we were in there. And here is Malik Chow. Cross to the returning Sven Botman, who, of course, had to have the back of his head stapled last week, Billy.
Yeah, not very nice, that.
I've never been stapled.
No.
I've only had stitches in my time. I've never... Touch wood. Oh, lovely move. And Anthony Gordon down the left-hand side here. Can he get... He's cutting on his right. He floats across in. It's took a deflection and it's headed away eventually. Dow does well to win it back. Flicked on by Tonali. Bouncing around. Bruno settles it down back to Botman. And already, Billy, you can really see when that ball comes into the area, the West Ham defence, they do look very panicked.
They do, absolutely. Some nice one-touch stuff going on now.
Certainly is. Here's Bruno now.
Oh, Joe.
No, Joe Linton couldn't take it, but it does come to Anthony Gordon now. Gordon cuts in on his right-hand side. Tackled. Yeah. And Bourne comes away with the ball. Bit frustrating there, Billy, because I think if Joe Linton had taken that would have freed up Anthony Gordon to have a much better run.
Absolutely. You can see where he had it stapled, can't you?
Well, yeah. And looking at young Potts there. Paqueta.
Remember his dad?
Is that the legend?
Steve Potts.
Yeah, he played for West Ham for a long time, didn't he?
He was shite, but he had many.
I don't know how he managed to get as many games, but you know what?
Over 500, I think, as centre half.
Yeah. Newcastle have a free kick. Dan Burn takes. I mean, Newcastle, Billy, this is where they can sort of get at West Ham, just with a little small passes, nothing too thrilling, just do easy balls. And Gordon now run towards goal. And again, Joe Linton switched off, Billy.
Yeah, he's very, very lazy there, wasn't he? Just in a mind of his own there.
That's really annoying because Gordon does
really well there.
Yeah, hard work done, and then bang, a mistake again. That's a nice 1-2 down the left-hand side for West Ham, and he gets away from Kraft, running now at Chow. Referee's wave play on because I think there was a foul in there. Here's Bowen. Bowen's left foot shot hits the post.
Fucking hell, that was close.
What a hit from Jared Bowen. Completely beats Nick Pope, and that almost was 1-0 to West Ham, Billy.
Warning signs, yep. Somerville beating Kraft easily down the right there, but the shot from Bowen was fantastic. Anyway, we're on the counter here.
Yeah, we are. It's on the right-hand side now for Jacob Murphy. Murphy's got Bruno inside of him. Murphy switches back.
Oh!
What a goal from Jacob Murphy! And with seconds from going behind, Billy, we take the lead with an absolute cracker from Jacob Murphy.
Unbelievable shot, wasn't it? Unbelievable shot on his right foot. Blasted in for about 20 yards, I'm going to say, on the angle.
Can you believe it? It's time to go and grab your granny, folks, because she is going skinny dipping in the Thames. 1-0 to the Toon. Superb, Billy.
Yeah,
absolutely superb.
Bruno will get
what a hit
somehow, but he's cut inside Diop there, gone on the outside of him and then blasted it in the bottom corner. No keeper stopping that. What a great goal that is.
It's an incredible finish, Billy.
And that's his weekly goal contribution, folks.
Yeah. Right, Billy, can I just get a time check?
5:07 I'm on.
Right, can you pause it for about 2 seconds?
Okay.
Because I just got the spinny wheel, but I've come off it. I've gone to something else now. So, yeah, I'm at 5:28.
I'll pause it for another 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
5:38.
Yep, bang on. Spot on.
Okay, there we go. Super. So we lead 1-0. And I tell you something, Billy, that was weird because Jared Bourne hits the post at one end, and it's like West Ham switched off there, didn't they?
Well,
it's like they completely stopped, and
You've got to say it's
Newcastle
bad
then
luck.
come away.
It's bad luck on Bowen because it's a foreign shot. It's literally an inch from going in. But then, like you said, they're thinking, well, we got a shot on goal, and they're all standing around congratulating each other while we go to the end and score.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Jacob Murphy, his incredible form continues.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
You know, Thomas Tuchel, are you watching? Seriously? I mean, how much more does this guy have to do, Billy?
Well, there's a fellow on the other side of the pitch who's getting games for England. Is he as good as Jacob Murphy? Well, certainly not in figures.
Not in figures. If you look at the stats, Jacob Murphy is just absolutely hammering it. George T, what a goal. It was indeed, George. And Paul Spence says, get in. Granny's getting a hiding the day. I hope so. She'll be hoping so as well. Sensible Monica's watching from Porto Airport. It's not being shown in the bar, so thanks for the commentary. You're very welcome. Good work there by Joe Linton, Billy. Just good closing down. Kilman had nowhere to go there. And that's a long ball, which is just going to sail out of play. And I tell you what, Billy, it's, for me, the perfect time to score because we've got to, if West Ham had scored there, the crowd would have been up and they would have got them going. But, you know, to go up the other end immediately and sink a shot like that, I mean, what a hit that was from Murphy. And take the lead. It takes all the air out of that ground.
Yeah, it took all the wind out of the sails, isn't it? And already you can see this enchantment on the faces of the West Ham supporters.
Yep. Absolutely gutted they are. Absolutely gutted. Nick Pope with the goal kick. Gordon jumps with Wan-Bissaka. None of them managed to get a flick on. Bruno's Magic Hat says Mohamed Murphy. Well, to be honest, I mean, it doesn't matter when he plays, Billy. It's incredible, isn't it? His knack for getting assists and goals.
And then you go back 4 or 5 years when Steve Bruce in charge, him trying to chip the keeper at Watford that time. And remember that? People saying, what sort of player was this?
The net.
What sort of player was this? And then now look at him. Now he follows him from everywhere on the pitch, doesn't he? What a player.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome. My TV stopped there for a second. I don't know what's going on there. Give hour with that nonsense. So just coming up to 8.5 minutes. Kilman for West Ham brings it forward. Little flick on by Wan-Bissaka to Bowen. Inside again for Paqueta. On again for Potts. Potts has to go wide to the other side now. Potts again. West Ham trying to build something here, but again, Billy, very good pressing by Newcastle. Well, that's a good ball into Paqueta. Sorry, it wasn't Paqueta. That's number 18, Fernandez.
Oh, that's handball, surely.
That looked like a handball from Joe Linton. Here's Callum Wilson now for West Ham. Takes a shot at the near post. Not really dealt with by Nick Pope, but managed to get enough on it, Bill.
Yeah, it was a good effort, wasn't it? It had plenty of venom behind it, but Nick Pope managed to get his body behind it. But that's the sharpest I've seen Callum Wilson for months.
Yeah, Nick Pope holding his lower back there, Billy.
I
don't know whether he just...
Not banged against the post.
Yeah. He'd be fine. Here's Bruno for Newcastle. And now Chow. Stepping out again as he does. Tonali, lovely little turn to give him some space to run into. Now Joe Linton, lovely football from the Toon again. And now Anthony Gordon brings it forward. Gordon has Joe Linton on the overlap. Cuts in on his right again. There's it back for Tonali. Tonali across for Bruno. Bruno into Murphy. I mean, Kraft is standing in acres of space there. And Dow does well to come across. And Newcastle come on the attack again. I mean, Murphy took a big touch there, Billy, but we managed to recover.
Yeah, that's a poor ball, though. I mean, Wan-Bissaka's good at them kind of cutouts.
He is. But Newcastle come back again. Botman now. Into Tonali. First time back to Anthony Gordon. Gordon this time cuts in field. Tackled by Wan-Bissaka. That's careless from Anthony Gordon. And now Bowen, he's got Wan-Bissaka now on the overlap. Wan-Bissaka cuts it back again to Jared Bowen, and he's taken down. That's a penalty. No doubt about it. Malik Chow mistimes the tackle, and it's a penalty to West Ham.
He thinks he's got the ball.
I don't think he did, Billy, if I'm honest. I mean, from first look, he didn't get the ball.
We'll see from this angle. He has. Yeah, he's got the ball.
I think but I think he did get the ball. I mean, VAR should see that. There's a definite touch on the ball there. That is actually a very, very good tackle by Malik Chow because he does get the ball there.
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant tackle.
That's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. Obviously, when you're watching it in first glimpses, Billy, but clear touch on the ball.
Great tackle.
Brilliant tackle from Chow. And VAR will surely overturn this. There's the tackle there. 100%. Clearly gets the ball. You can't give a penalty for that. And that's where he's got the ball, Billy, clearly. No doubt about it.
It's an outstanding tackle. But that was down to Gordon.
The ball changes trajectory as well, Billy. You know,
it was down to Gordon losing it to Wan-Bissaka with that long-legged tackle he makes, that spider tackle. There you go. There's the touch right there. No penalty. Let's just play on now, referee. Don't
man. How many times do you have to look at it? It's clear that you've seen him get the ball. So what else can you possibly be looking at? There's nothing else you can possibly look at. He's got the ball. I mean, this is the thing with VAR, Billy. How many times do they need to look at this? He's clearly got the ball. And he's going to the screen. And rightly so. I mean, how long do they take, Billy? It's crazy. But
you can understand why the referee gave it. You can understand why the referee gave it, but VAR should have sorted that out in 5 seconds.
Yeah, you can see the ball change direction. You can see him winning the ball. I mean, what on earth did they need to look at? It's a brilliant tackle by Malik Chow, Billy.
Yeah, outstanding tackle.
And I think that's what Chow might have been saying to the referee. VAR will overturn that because I got the ball. I mean, this shouldn't take the referee very long at all. You can see the ball change direction right there. He's won the ball.
I don't think Chow even makes contact with Bowen. He fell over himself.
Well, Bowen's momentum's took him over. I mean, I don't think Bowen's died or anything like that. He's just... Look, what is taking so long? What on earth is taking so long here? Well, he's got to announce to the stadium, of course. I mean, this is when I would love to hear the ground, Billy, but unfortunately... I can try and lip read. I think he said contact with the ball. No penalty. No penalty. So after about 10 minutes, really... I mean, Bowen's right. It's a corner then. Yeah, it is a corner to West Ham, in fairness. I mean, to be fair to Bowen, he's not complaining about the penalty. He's just asking for the corner, which is fair enough. I don't know what Callum Wilson's in the referee's face for. I mean, that is a remarkable tackle, Billy, because that had to be timed to absolute perfection.
Perfectly timed. Absolutely perfectly timed. But again, I go back to Wan-Bissaka taking the ball off Anthony Gordon. How is it not a corner, by the way?
Well, he's given a goal kick or a drop ball. I mean, I don't agree with that. I think that should be a corner to West Ham. So I don't actually know what they're playing up there. Strange one for me. Devin Harris has been a member for 46 months on the channel. 100% not a penalty. How are the lads? Well, that's how it's turned out. And players now back underway. And that's a poor pass from Murphy. Put out well by number 7, Jimmy Somerville. We've got to be careful, Billy. We don't want to give that momentum back to West Ham that we've kind of knocked the stuffing out of.
They already have, and Wan-Bissaka's a threat. He's going more forward and more forward. But there you go. There's a throw to Gordon. What a throw that is.
Yeah, Gordon's on his way now. Wan-Bissaka in pursuit. Gordon's got the pace to get up there. 2 West Ham players over there to mark him.
Ref.
Fernandez takes him out.
How's that not a foul, ref?
Wow. So that's how it's going to be, is it? You don't give the penalty now, so you need to sort of match it up. That's an awful clearance. And, Murphy, just a little too much on the header from Kraft, and it's out for a goal kick to West Ham.
I wish Gordon had the confidence to go for goal there, because he's got the pace to beat Wan-Bissaka.
Well, I agree. Absolutely agree, but... Ronan with a super chat. Anthony Gordon, 3rd time, losing possession, trying to be clever, cutting in every time. He's been good, though. Look, he's got to be careful. He's got to be careful, because that was a highlight of exactly what West Ham can do. Wan-Bissaka winning the ball. And, of course, Bourne and Wan-Bissaka on that side. It's a good option for West Ham.
He's a threat. Wan-Bissaka was he scored against us last year, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. We're doing the pressing again. Paqueta, very heavily marked there by Joe Linton. Fernandez holding the back of his head. Here we go again, Billy. Joe Linton makes a tackle. Let's roll around the floor and try and get him booked. Didn't even get a free kick for it. That is the real pain in the arse point of VAR, Billy. The fact that, it took so long to make a decision there when it was clear as day that he got the ball. How many looks? They took about 26 looks at that. Botman now on the ball for Newcastle.
I'm concerned with Gordon, though, because 2 or 3 times he's let Wan-Bissaka go.
Yeah.
He's passed it and then moved beyond him, and Gordon just let him go. He can't do that. He's got to go with him.
Absolutely. Tony D says, Voldemar are perfectly suited to this match. Feed him early and often. We need more patience in attack. We've, you know what? We're 1-0 up, Billy, but I think we've been sloppy.
Since we scored, 100%.
Yeah. Well, Bourne hit the post before we scored. And I think that break gave us the lead, but I don't think we've been great so far. Very sloppy in patches. Here's Tonali. Oh, lovely turn by Sandro. Again, just that little turn, Billy, to give him the space that he needs. Yep. Now Gordon again.
Doesn't want to go at Wan-Bissaka, does he?
No, he's not doing what we've seen in previous games, Billy, getting the ball and, get this head down and heading to the byline. Oh, great touch by Voldemar. And again, it's still Voldemar. And to Murphy. Oh, good save by Areola. But that could have been 2.
Brilliant from Nick, wasn't it? Brilliant from Nick. Great first touch to play it into him. Gets the ball back, wins it back with a bit of tenacity. Lays it off to Murphy. It may have been offside, but...
That's a weird save by Areola, because he's diving to the right, but it goes out to the left.
Yeah.
Really strange goalkeeping that, but it could have been 2-0.
And this is the Achilles heel for West Ham, his corner goals.
Yeah. Conceded the most goals corners this season, West Ham. 9 corners. Now, it doesn't seem a lot, really, but it's the most in the Premier League. Tonali with the corner.
It is,
and
again,
goals. It's over everybody. And it comes back to Anthony Gordon. Gordon will swing it again on his right. Not a great ball this time. And Murphy decides to volley. I tell you what, that may well have been there on target, Billy.
He was on target, I think. Gordon
again, looking towards Burn at the back post. Burn should not be losing ahead at the pots, Billy. That's ludicrous. We're in trouble now. Somerville for West Ham, but he runs it out to play. Good work by Tonali, putting the pressure on him there, and Somerville, bottled that, Billy, as far as I could see there.
He certainly did. Burns down injured, which...
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's done there. I think he'd be all right.
Well, I want to pull him up. He's walking like he's followed through, isn't he?
Well, he always walks like that, Billy.
Oh, look at that!
That's awful from Fernandez, right into his hip.
It's a free kick all day and every day.
Yeah, he's running it off, so I think Dan Burn will be okay. But 20 gone, Billy, what's your thoughts?
It ain't been great. We won up, but we ain't been great. Like you say, sloppy. Yeah. But we do look threatening every time we have the ball. That's a foul, ref. Okay, maybe not.
He didn't even indicate play on there. Denali. Oh, what a ball through for Emil Kraft. Kraft now down the right-hand side, level with the penalty area. And again, he's turned back. That's where we miss a dynamic fullback, Billy. He was just going to take that pass and run to the byline.
I think Tino would have, that's for certain.
Yeah. Bruno now. Lovely touch by Murphy onto Tonali and now out to Kraft again. Kraft this time delivers across. Not headed away greatly, but West Ham get away with it. And now Botman's got to use his pace against Bowen.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, I don't know what.
He's trying to back in. It's Burn.
He did try and back it. Well, was it Burn or was it Pope? I don't know, but he's.
It wasn't good, whatever it was.
Play. That was a little scary from Sven Botman, Billy.
Cocky
and scary.
Oof.
Selby Clements is a new member of the channel. Welcome,
that's a red
Selby.
card. That is a red card all day and every day.
Well, Potts has brought Tonali down. Tonali is hurt.
Oh, that's a red. That is a red.
Ooh.
That's a red card, I'm afraid.
That is nasty.
If I hasn't broken Sandro's leg there, he's a very lucky boy.
Sandro's hurt. Jason Tyndall does not look happy.
Replaying it anytime soon, Sky?
Let's have
Over
a
the
look
top
at
of the
this
ball.
again.
Oh, it's not.
No.
It's not that bad.
If his studs were up, Billy, it would have been a red card. But the fact is, he did keep his studs down. Credit to the kid, because he went in for the tackle and he didn't put his studs up. So Tonali's okay, by the way. Ronan Tyrrell with a super chat. We're struggling to get Volta into this due to the pace of the wing backs. J7 looks lost. Well, here we are. The wing back again. Crossed in by Bruno. Blocked. And it's going to be a corner. Billy, I'm just going to put yourself on mute and just shout up to my son, who sounds like he's actually doing a chant around Stonehenge.
It's a corner for Newcastle. All the big men up there, Botman, Joe Linton, Byrne, of course. Floated in from Tonali, looking for a Newcastle head. Finds only the head of Potts, 32, and it's cleared out for a throw into Newcastle. Just short of the penalty area, which Emil Kraft will take.
Mighty! I don't know what the hell he's doing. All I can hear is ba, ba, ba. Honestly, kids, Billy. Anyway, Kraft has it.
Fucking hell, ref.
And it's a free kick to West Ham. I mean...
He's giving him everything.
I'm not sure what that was given for.
I
thought we should have had a free kick there. Never mind. Play it back underway. Gilman now for West Ham. Goes long, right-footed ball, looking for the runner. Callum Wilson through the middle. Pope is out. And it's a good header by Nick Pope into a space where no player was waiting for the ball. Well won back by Joe Linton. Now Anthony Gordon to Tonali. Gordon thrown to the floor by Fernandez again. And that Fernandez is a dirty little twat, isn't he?
Mm.
That's not the first time that's happened in this game.
Plus the elbow burn in the ribs.
And now Tonali taken out. No foul. Bowen. He's got options. Wilson now. Botman stands up to him. They've got the ball through. Paqueta at the byline. And it's gone high out for a corner. Where on earth was Dan Burn? I'm not sure where Burn had gone there, Billy, but he certainly wasn't in the left-back position.
Well, look, he's gone inside again. Look where he's gone. Look.
He's gone for a walk. I mean, is that offside? Did the linesman put his flag up for offside, or has he given a corner? No, he's given offside. So Newcastle get a free kick out of that, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. I'm not sure how offside that was, Billy.
Marginal, wasn't it?
Oh, just a bit. But again, just looking a little bit shaky at times. Kraft, good ball to Voltemata. Touched on now for Bruno.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Bruno's lost the ball on the edge of the box again. And we've got away with it, but Paqueta now. Very clumsy by Newcastle. Wan-Bissaka. Cross comes in. Oh, just flicked away by Chow. Wilson was inches away from nodding that in. Why didn't Pope come for that? And West Ham continue. Cross comes in from Paqueta. Cleared away by Tonali. Only as far as Paqueta again. Now Jared Bowen. Tackled by Botman. Corner West Ham. Wait, Billy, we're all out of this shop.
We are, yeah. We're all over the place.
Why didn't Pope come for that?
It's over his head.
Well, not by far, Billy. He seemed to be rooted to the spot there.
Good defender from Chow, though. Again, safe as houses.
Well, Wilson would have had Wilson just had a tap in there had he not got that.
You've got to start shouting to Bruno when he's got men coming in from behind him.
Yeah. Still Newcastle lead, though, by a goal to 0 through Jacob Murphy. Corner comes in for West Ham. Pope got nowhere near that. Wan-Bissaka heads it on again. Murphy tries to play it away for Gordon. Come on, Anthony, get on your bike, man. I hope Gordon's not got one of them moody games on him today, Billy. Areola clears for West Ham to Callum Wilson, who chests it down really nicely. Diouf on the ball for West Ham. Now Kilman. Potts brings it forward. I mean, West Ham will be... I mean, if I'm Nuno, Billy, I'm quite happy with the way West Ham have responded.
100%.
Of course, they haven't put the ball in the net. Here's young Potts again for West Ham, just before the halfway line. Options to his left. 25 is Tadibo. Kilman. Good pressing by Voltemada, and they have to go all the way back to Areola now. Areola goes long. Keta. Nice bit of skill by him. Gnarly all over the back of him, though, but he does well there, Paqueta. Now Fernandez.
Look, he's gone again. Look, Wan-Bissaka again.
Wan-Bissaka's gone again. And Burns like holding hands with Botman. And now Burns fell over fresh air. Incredible. Here's Paqueta for West Ham. Swung out to the left-hand side once again. To Diouf. Diouf's ball in. Pope. Good punch. No, it's not. It's come to Somerville, who completely messed it up. And we managed to break away. That's not a good ball for Bruno to Voltemada.
Wasn't a good ball.
He's got 3 West Ham players on him, and we are under the cosh here again. And again, Billy. You know, go at West Ham. They are so poor in defence, and we're sitting back. Somerville to Diouf again. Diouf against Murphy. Somerville. Paqueta. Potts. Paqueta again. Got his mate Bruno in front of him. Somerville now. And Diouf again. And that's... Whoa. Oh, well, it stayed in place somehow. And Gordon has to clear it away. And it's a throw to West Ham. Eric with a super chat. Why are we sitting back and letting them dominate this game? It's ridiculous. Well, I've got no answer, Billy, because I really don't know.
No.
Here's Wan-Bissaka again for West Ham. Back to Kilman. Newcastle push West Ham out again. Potts. Paqueta.
Spacing behind every time.
Somerville. That's a foul and a free kick to West Ham. Couple of yards outside the penalty area. And Bruno is booked. It's a bit harsh. So yellow card for Bruno on Somerville. I mean, it's a clumsy tackle, but I'm not sure it's a yellow card. But again, we're just not looking good here. I mean, Pope's punch there to Somerville was terrible. Great to Somerville, who could have just put that in the net, but fortunately for us, he wasn't able to, and it remains 1-0 to Newcastle. But Bruno now booked. That's his 3rd booking of the season so far. But we've been under the cosh for a good amount of time now, and now Paqueta is over this free kick. And we know how good Lucas Paqueta is at these free kicks. He'll certainly want to test Nick Pope here. But this is a really, really good opportunity for West Ham. Bruno is behind the wall. He's tying his shoelace, actually. So, I mean, Tonali tells him to move closer to the wall. He's not quite lying down. He's on one knee. Here's Paqueta's free kick. Keeps it low. Good save, Pope.
Did it hit the post?
I think, well, judging by the way he's been congratulated, Billy, I think it was a brilliant save. He kept that low. He found a gap. And he was going for the bottom corner. Paqueta there. It's a good save. It is a very good save from Pope.
Did it hit the post as well?
No.
It was a great save.
It's a fantastic save from Pope. And it was needed. That was a clever free kick from Paqueta, Billy.
It was indeed.
But now West Ham have a corner, which Potts is going to take. And it comes. It's a deep one this time. Comes all the way to Somerville, just outside the penalty area, trying to cut in on his right foot and get a shot in. That's deflected again. Another corner for West Ham. It's one-way traffic, this, Billy, which I'm a little bit worried about here.
Well, it's just been like this all the game, really, apart from that minute when we scored.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
And the odd skirmish in between. But West Ham are well on top here, and we're not going to go another hour of play without conceding, I don't think, unless we book our ideas up.
Another corner. Potts will take again. Not so deep this time. Header comes in, and Pope again is there to deny West Ham. Tipped it over the crossbar. Great save again, Billy.
Yeah, outstanding. Outstanding. And if it's not for Nick Pope, we were losing this game.
Very quick reflexes. It's just going in under the bar. And it takes a very good save again from Pope. Holy cow. Another corner for West Ham now. This time it's a poor one. And we managed to get it clear. Murphy just belts it anywhere. Insanity says this game going only one way if we aren't careful. Connor says my mic keeps going quiet, Billy. I mean, does it?
Very occasionally. Strange pass.
Well, it might go quiet because I don't say anything.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a bit embarrassing that we're getting outplayed by West Ham, Billy. It's 70-odd% possession to West Ham in this first half. Let me just change a few settings here, Billy, and we'll see what my audio sounds like. What does it sound? What's it sound like now?
Yeah, that's good.
Is that good?
Yeah, a bit echoey, but it's good. Clear.
How about that?
That's better.
Right, we'll see how that goes, folks.
Uh-oh.
And here come West Ham again. Pope comes out, though, and the ball runs out for a goal kick. No. Do West Ham have a corner?
Can't have.
Oh, no. Callum's just gone in to close down the goal kick. Well, they've took it short. Malik Chow has the ball. Gordon, nice little ball into Voltemada, but too much of a heavy touch there. I mean, they're pressing us back all the time, Billy.
Yeah. I'll tell you who's been non-existent, Joe Linton.
Yeah, he's had a terrible first half.
Done nothing.
Yeah, I'd actually agree with that, Billy, and he's just not with it, is he?
No. Catch that, Nick, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck off.
West Ham have scored.
And that's because Nick Pope didn't catch the cross, I'm afraid.
Well, yeah, but Billy, it's been coming, matey.
It has, yeah.
We can't sit here and say that it hasn't been coming because it has.
Yeah.
West Ham have absolutely dominated this first half. And, you could say we scored through a fluke goal. But it's absolute bollocks, man. It's absolute bollocks.
I mean, he's got to catch across that ball. Look, it's a good punch, but there's no one closing him down. Bruno's just allowed him to shoot there. That's poor from Bruno. He's got to get closer.
Yeah, but Nick Pope shouldn't be beaten at the near post from there, Billy. Yes, look at this again.
I don't think he can even see Paul. Oh, he can't see. Oh, he's got his hands to it as well. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, dear me. I mean, that's just a catalogue of shite, Billy, to be honest. He's had a good view of that, Nick Pope. I'm sorry, Billy. That is not a good goal for him to concede.
Yeah.
That's shockingly bad. And it's 1-1 at the London Stadium. Oh, my holy shit. And West Ham deserve it, Billy. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that, they don't deserve it because they've been by far the better team.
It's the least they deserve it, if I'm perfectly honest.
Yeah. Eric says Trippier and Ramsey on immediately. Well, Trippier's not on the bench, mate, so we can't bring Trippier on. Eric says zero intensity again, every league game like this. And Ronan says this ain't working, trying to find Volta with every pass into West Ham half. It's not sticking for Voltamada. They're up his arse. Need our third midfielder breaking into space or as a second striker and leave Volta up high. Well, we ain't seen enough from certain players so far, but he is Anthony Gordon. That's deflected safely into the arms of Areola.
That's why he's got no confidence.
Yep, Peter Garthwaite, get Pope off and Ramsdale on, and Nick Thornton a member for 30 months, 80k a week and can't catch a feckin' ball. I do question why he punched that, Billy, because, I mean, well, that's got to be a foul. Wilson going right through Sven Botman. I mean, Wilson's fired up for this, Billy. You can tell. He's all over Botman today.
It probably is, yep.
Oh, dear. Here's Malik Chow for Newcastle. Kraft. And he's overhit that one for Bruno. I mean, it's terrible, Billy. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say we're playing well just because it's 1-1, because we're not playing well. And anyone thinks we're playing well needs a good look at themselves.
One sporadic attack, basically, maybe was a foul ref.
How
can you not give a foul for that? Oh, yeah, he's backing into him. Okay, absolute bollocks.
Here's Kraft again. Little flick on it where it was behind Tonali anyway. And here come West Ham again. That's going to be a free kick. Byrne's going to get booked for that. That's shocking from Dan Burn. What's he doing there anyway, Billy? What is he doing over there? That is not anywhere near where Dan Burn should be. You've got a centre-back there.
He should have been booked for that. He didn't get booked for it.
I'm really surprised he wasn't, Billy.
He's booked Bruno for what he did and not for Dan Burn for that.
Here's Sandro Tonali. And now Murphy again. Murphy plays it through. Good ball to Gordon. Gordon smashes it. Good save, Areola. Great save down to his right, and it needed a good hand, Billy.
I thought that was in, personally.
Great ball. Gordon took it well. That's a fabulous save by Areola. And suddenly, just a warning to West Ham that, we're right in this game still, even though we're not playing very well. But what a save that was.
Outstanding save. Really was a good save.
And we have a corner now, which Tonali is going to take for Newcastle. And it comes towards the back post, headed away.
Not one jumper.
Well, it's weird. Out of all the players that we have on that field, the tall players, and we can't jump for a header. Crazy.
That's a foul, ref.
Wilson's very clever at that, isn't he?
Yep.
Just knocking the defender a little bit. But here come West Ham again. That's a brilliant interception from Malik Chow. And it needed to be because they were breaking in just behind him. I think it was Somerville. He's Diop for West Ham. That should be a Newcastle throw. It is indeed. Mark Mullen says, we look a shower of shit. What the F is going on? Mark, I have no idea, mate, but it's been like this all game. Here's Gordon. Back to Botman. 5 minutes left of the first half. 1-1 at the London Stadium.
It's as if Dan Burns taken it upon himself to babysit Botman. when it's the other way around.
Yeah, I've noticed that. He's cutting right inside. And, I mean, if you're West Ham, you're looking at that, your right-hand side, and you're thinking, just go at him. Just go at him.
100%.
Here's Bruno. Crafting acres of space, but Bruno turns the other way. There's it back to Tonali. Tonali looking for a forward runner. Gets it from Voltemada. Now Bruno. Bruno to Murphy. Murphy holds off the challenge. Hits a left foot shot over the bar.
Optimistic.
Well, he had a choice of going right there to Emil Kraft, and he decided to cut in, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing really in front of him. I think, given the form he's on, Billy, and the confidence he's got, why not? Eric with a super chat, absolute garbage performance. And Sean says, get a mic like Little Leg Stato. There's nothing wrong with my microphone. Long ball again. Headed away by Byrne. Voltemada. Good pressure that by Gordon this time on Wan-Bissaka. That's the first time I think we've seen him make a challenge on Wan-Bissaka. Gordon. Intercepted by Bourne this time. Botman. Brings it across to Malik Chow. Now Dan Byrne. Joe Linton was lucky there. Shouldn't have taken that, but he did. Now Joe Linton at the byline. Can't get it back across, and it goes out for a corner. I mean, we got fortunate there, Billy, to be honest, because Joe Linton sort of got in the way of the pass. Crazy.
It'd be madness if we take a lead from this corner.
I mean, it'll be daylight fucking robbery is what it will be, Billy. And it comes from Tonali. Punched away by Areola.
They're going to get this. Look at this, look.
Yeah, this could be a break on Diouf down the left-hand side for West Ham, and he plays it into Bourne, but Nick Pope is out very, very quickly there. I mean, that's the good thing about Nick Pope, Billy, coming out like that and slamming the door shut.
Yeah, he read it well, didn't he? Read it really well.
Yeah. Couple of minutes to go to half-time. Still 1-1. Good work again by West Ham. Nice little 1-2s. Fernandez. Wan-Bissaka again goes on the overlap. Byrne comes across. And I think Wan-Bissaka's fallen over himself there. And that's going to be a goal kick. Not quite sure what Wan-Bissaka was doing there, Billy.
I'm not sure he knew himself.
No. Botman tried to bring it out. Again, he's looking ahead of him, and there's nothing really there. And Tonali now floats a lovely ball for Emil Kraft down the right-hand side. Murphy now goes on the overlap. Not a great ball that from Emil Kraft, Billy. Well, I think we need the halftime whistle, to be honest, Bill. Here's Joe Linton. Floated in by Murphy. Not much height on that ball, though. Gordon gets to the rebound. Sorry, Botman now. Botman again. Crosses the ball in. It's not a bad cross, but it's over everybody. And out for a West Ham throw. Probably not the player we wanted there, Billy, in the left wing position.
No, but he did get a cross in, but it was overhit.
Chris says, I'm sorry, lads, but Joe Linton is in this side on reputation, not form. Both Miley and Ramsey offer way more right now than he does. Can't disagree with that.
Done nothing today at all.
Now intercepts, long ball forward again. Byrne. Now Murphy. Well, Murphy's done well. He's got to the byline. Can he put a good cross in? No. From the edge of the box, Tonali does his best to try and control it. Botman and Wilson, who've had a good old tussle in this first half. Joe Linton now. That's a brilliant turn by Joe.
Lucky.
I tell you what, it's a save by Areola. I'm not sure whether it was going in, Billy, but Areola didn't know that, and he had to get a touch on that. But that was a brilliant bit of skill.
Outstanding skill from Joe Linton, wasn't it? I mean, we've just been criticising him, but
I don't think that was going in. But I tell you something, he's done very well there. That didn't get the curl on the shot, but Areola didn't know that. And that was a lovely move from Joe Linton. Best we've seen for a long time from Big Joe. In comes the corner. Edge of the box now for Murphy's handballed it. Well, in fact, I think he's given a free kick. Something in the 6-yard box. Oh, well. Not the first half we wanted. Calvin says, has Joe Linton even touched the ball yet? Get Ramsey on at half-time. Well, he did there. And Ronan says, I love our 3 mids, but they're so pedestrian at times and take too much out of the ball instead of breaking into space and getting forward. Thoughts?
They've been pushed back today, that's for certain. I don't think that's always the case, though.
By the way, 5 minutes of additional time. Well, that would have been the 5 minutes that it took to make the decision on VAR, isn't it? That's an awful clearance from West Ham. But again, Byrne and Joe Linton didn't know which one of them was going to go and get the ball there, but we've managed to get a lovely flick by Gordon, Tonali, Gordon, inside for Voltemada now. Voltemada looks to his right. There's nobody there.
Went the wrong way then. He should have come straight out to Tonali.
Here's Tonali. And now Anthony Gordon.
It's a foul.
Hillman all over him. That's got to be a free kick, referee.
He's giving a throw in. What a fucking referee. What's it? Who was it? Alf Garnett?
That's absolutely astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. By the way, the women's team lead at half-time in their game 1-0 against Ipswich. Of course, under new management today after the departure of Becky Langley. Wan-Bissaka with the throw for West Ham. Chow with a header. Bruno wins his. Murphy. Put a little bit too much on that for Voltemada. And that's actually very, very good defending there. And here come West Ham, looking to maybe grab the lead before half-time. 1-1 at the London Stadium here. Give this a like if you've enjoyed the commentary so far, guys. And, of course, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. As Somerville hits it again, and Pope down to his left. That's twice. We've allowed Somerville to do that in the first half, Billy. Put inside like that and hit a shot. And Nick Pope, comfortable save in the end. Saw it all the way.
And people saying swap the keepers, but you forget that Nick Pope made 3 great saves before they scored.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
nice from Bruno. Now Tonali. Murphy. Bruno. And Kraft is just not up there. And not a great ball from Bruno. Insanity says, utter shite so far, getting outplayed by West Ham. And John Cook says, Eddie needs to stop picking his favourites and start playing in the informed players. J7 and Byrne have been poor for a while, but still play every week.
Here we go.
And Byrne is out of position again here. Wan-Bissaka, and it's an own goal by Sven Botman. It's 2-1 to West Ham. And all because, again, he was coming over to cover Dan Byrne, who wasn't in position, Billy.
No, and it's Wan-Bissaka again, left alone to do as he wanted up the pitch. Dan Byrne's got no idea what to do, and Sven Botman's coming to babysit him, and it's an unlucky own goal, but it's no less than West Ham deserved, if I'm perfectly honest.
Well, yeah, but where was Byrne there, Billy? Look at him. What's he doing?
Yeah, get him off.
He stepped up to go to Bourne, and Bourne's not even in any threatening position. And then Botman's got to come across. He stretches to try and play it away, and it's in the back of the net for 2-1 West Ham.
Shocking.
That's just bullshit. That is just absolute bullshit from a left back, that. What is he doing stepping up with Bourne like that and leaving Wan-Bissaka? There's no answer to that, Billy. We have been garbage today. And we find ourselves 2-1 down.
Deservedly so. You can't argue with it. It's
No, absolutely not. And there it is. Basically, the last kick of the first half, is it? No, he wants to play a little bit more. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, we're going to get one more attack. Chow with a long ball forward. Headed on. Here's Voltemada. Now Bruno. He's got Murphy to his right. Murphy. Terrible.
There's no one there.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. I'm headed away, but that should be it for the first half. I don't know where this additional...
Well,
did score, but yeah. There is half time. My God. My absolute God, Billy. I mean... There's nothing we can say to that to make this any better because it was absolute shite. Absolutely shite.
He's got to bring Dan Burn off at half time, bring Lewis Hall on. It's simple and straightforward as that because while Sven Button was trying to play left back and centre half at the same time, he's making mistakes. That was really unlucky, the own goal. I'm not saying it's his fault. But the fact of the matter is, you've got someone there that's AWOL 99.9% of the bloody time.
Yeah.
Makes no sense whatsoever wasted on the pitch. It don't.
Absolutely. Bear with me a couple of minutes, Billy, if you want to run through some comments.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been really poor. Deservedly losing 2-1, I have to say. Let's see what some people are saying. Toon Army thinks Gordon's fucking burn over. Don't think so. Crispy says Hall back. What about Tino? Tino's a few weeks, a week or two away from being the same place as Hall is now. It's on the bench. Sledgeheads UK. Sledge Hook says J7 needs off too. Aaron Taylor, we've been diabolical. Dark Side of the Moon, shameful and embarrassing. Thunderstruck, get Bruno off. It's been shocking. Graham Ritchie, this is bloody awful. Air Yed, Burn and Joe Linton, get off. Get Ramsey as a 10. Stop playing a flat 3. Denverell says Burn shouldn't be on. Rubinho in 83. Dan Burn at fault for second goal. Pushed up for no reason. Robin Woods, there you go, Eddie. You can do your management bit now. React. You know, it's all very much similar kind of stuff. Hippie, we have two touches there. We lose the ball. Pope can't catch. Gordon is challenging Ian McGee. Chicken head vibes and then falls over. It's hard to disagree with any of these stuff, you know. Shana Jackson, Gordon, Botman, Burn, Pope, all shit. I don't think Pope has been shit. It was his fault for the first goal, but aside from that, he saved us a few times. Aaron, my stream froze. I missed a second goal for West Ham. Probably the best thing to happen to you, mate. Kevin Bell says, if Lewis Hall is there, that goal doesn't happen. I agree. Jura, the cross, the overreaction here. Well, it's passion, mate. It's, you know, here's Stato. How you doing, buddy?
Well, not great.
Is that the worst 45 minutes of football you've seen this season?
Yeah, we were bad. We were not good at all. It was poor from nearly everybody, to be fair. Maybe Murphy and Malik Chow, the only two that come out of that unscathed, but everybody had their moments of a mistake or a poor decision or just something not going right. Pretty much all of them except Murphy and Chow, I think, did something not great in that first half. So it was just a overall poor team performance in the first 45. And I can't say that West Ham don't deserve to be in front. They do completely.
You're on mute, Paul.
Can't hear you, Paul.
Still on mute.
It's our fault.
No, I agree. I mean, Chow and Murphy aside, I mean, and Murphy's made the odd mistake, but the rest have been so lackadaisical.
Normally at this point at half time, if it's not going super well, we normally go, right, what do we need to change? Who do we need to change? However, at the moment, it's like 9 players that aren't doing very well.
I think a lot of it's solved with Lewis Hall on for Dan Burn now.
Well, I mean, this has been our criticism for many, many, many weeks, is that even though sometimes we don't concede a goal because of Dan Burn at left back, today we have. It's just one of those things. I mean, Gordon has not helped.
No.
in that situation. He's helped occasionally, but he's not doing enough to assist Dan Burn. Tonali's having to cover so much ground. He's being pressured so aggressively. I don't know. We definitely need to make some changes. Lewis Hall's a fair shout. I don't know if he's able to come on and play a full half and be super effective. Is he going to be rusty? Possibly. I mean, who else comes on to assist? Maybe Jacob Ramsey for a bit more technical now. Possibly. Is that what we need?
Joe Linton's been very notable by his absence, hasn't he, most of the time?
Yeah, I mean,
can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Thank you. Just that comment before, we're so critical of all our boys.
Well,
we're losing to West Ham, who have been one of the poorest teams in the Premier League this season, and we're losing to West Ham. So I think we have a right to be critical. We have a right to say that is a dreadful first half performance. In any stretch of the imagination, we were garbage. And I'm not going to sit back and
first half.
Yeah. It's absolute bollocks. And as fans, we have a damn right to criticize that absolute shit. Absolute shit. Let's have a look at some super chats now as well. Most disgraceful performance of the season. Johnny Seen says Dan Burn has been out of position all game. What is he thinking today? Insanity, great commentary as always, lads. Embarrassing this performance. Need a backup left back in January. This cannot continue. Chippers says, sick to death with these players turning up for Cup and Champions League games, not the Premier League. This has been for 2 years now. Alexander says, Kraft and Burn out. Alanga, right wing. Murphy, right back. Hall, left back. Side note, J7, absolutely abysmal. Simon Ward, member for 2 years now. Thank you, Simon. This needs to be looked at from top down. Sorry, not looked right for a long time. Bad management, bad coaching. Players not up for it.
Well, you can't just throw that comment in after one bad 45 minutes after a load of positive performances. That's just completely out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think it's on the Premier League form, though, Alex, to be honest.
Especially away Premier League form style.
Yeah.
Well, this is exactly what I was concerned about with the Spurs lineup, is playing two fullbacks that are not good enough. It didn't happen against Spurs. I was wrong. We were good against Spurs. But it is happening today. Kraft and Dan Burn as Premier League fullbacks, when you're trying to challenge, is not good enough. And it is showing today. Plus, many others having a poor game as well. We're not winning second balls. A few poor decisions. They're getting flustered. Bad passes. It's just all going to pot.
I'm just seeing that first goal again from Paqueta. Nick Pope should have had that. He's seen that all the way. Just seen from behind the goal. I don't know why he punched it in the first place, and it's a poor first goal. It's a poor goal to concede. We need Lewis Hall on for Dan Burn, says Jeffrey. Jens, what the fuck are we doing? Pope trash, can't hold a ball, punching when he should hold. Fucking hello, I'm shocked, ridiculous. What are you going to say, Bill?
Well, I was going to say Bruno didn't close down the shot from Paqueta either. He stood off him and let him have the shot, which is... I think it's dangerous.
I mean, he did, but he half-assed it. He didn't turn and block properly.
I'm just seeing the own goal there. Where the fuck is Dan Burn going, man? Where is he going? There's no excuse for that.
He stepped up to Bowen and let the flank all on Wan-Bissaka again.
Wait, Gordon needs to help as well. Gordon's been poor defensively. Like the penalty that was not a penalty, which it wasn't. Not only did Gordon lose the ball that started all of that off, he didn't bust the gut to get back either. So he really needs to pick it up.
Caseball says Miles off it, no urgency, typical Howe lineup. Jack Bland, a member for 11 months. We need a backup left back. Dan Burn is not good enough to play left back at this position, at this level. Sorry, we need more control. J7 offering nothing today. Get Ramsey on.
I think we need more than one fullback. We need more than one because we're playing two. We're playing two players who should not be playing left back, right back. Not at this level. Absolutely not. So we need more than one. Like we've sent Matt Target out on loan. We've got nobody. Well,
Spike says Alex Murphy on for Burn. Pope at fault first goal. Burn missing and out of position. Gaza says, why has Pope decided to punch everything instead of catching the ball? Keith can almost hear Scumberland laughing at us. Utter garbage. Eddie, earn your pay now. What you got? Calvin says Hall for Burn, Ramsey for Joe Linton, Barnes for Gordon, and Samsonite Dove. Burn must come off. Gordon, Joe Linton, and Botman all affected negatively by his horrid performances. Mauritian Magpie, member for 2 years now. We will win this, guys. The team have held back first half to be able to.
I think we need some big changes. Like we could do with. I would roll the dice pretty heavily with this. I'd bring like Fabian Schär on and Lewis Hall and maybe a Jacob Ramsey and just say, right, that was too bad for me to not shift things. Absolutely, just not good enough. Make a triple sub, make some adjustments, read them the right act at half time. Like there needs to be some serious changes if we're going to get points out of this game. Because if this continues in the second half, we're not going to get any points out of this match.
Squire Jimmy says, I hope tables have flown in that dressing room.
Yeah.
Well, I hope
Barnes
as
well.
Words
Barnes is a
said.
good shout.
Yeah. But Billy, it let's get angry in that dressing room. It has to be.
I'm sure the right action will be being read out. It's got to be, because that was unacceptable. Unacceptable.
You know when you were at school and there was a teacher that never shouted, but then once in a blue moon shouted, and everybody was like, "Oh." That is what needs to happen in that dressing room right now. They need to be like, "Whoa, oh my god, okay, we need to sort this out."
Jack says, if Eddie doesn't make any changes now, I'm worried. Well,
yeah, I don't think this is one of those situations where you can just go, "Yeah, guys, let's just try and action this new plan, and all 11 can stay on." I feel like it's been so bad. Surely you've got to make subs. Like it's not just one or two; it's been a lot of them.
And he would assume so. Guys, keep giving it a like if you are enjoying today's show. And of course, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. It is completely free of charge. All that we ask for is that you hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload or a live show. We're very close to 44,000 now, guys. So with your help, we will get there sooner rather than later. And welcome to all our new subscribers today. Thank you very much. And don't forget, you can visit thetoonreview.com for all your channel merchandise, T-shirts, hats, mugs, travel mugs, beanies, all sorts of stuff on there. That's thetoonreview.com. Graham says, we scored then sat back against a team with only one win in the Premier League. We invited pressure. What the actual feck?
Well, in actual fact, we were lucky to be one up because just 10 seconds before that, they hit the post.
Why, Billy, do we allow teams to come onto us like this?
I don't know.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did. They pressured us so high, so aggressively. We were trying to play out. Bruno and Sandro lost the ball a few times in the middle. I don't think we weren't camped. You know, when we drop into like a 4-5-1, we weren't doing that. Not quite as often. West Ham were completely taking us by storm, like in the middle. We weren't dropping off that much.
Well, we shouldn't let that happen. You know, we're by.
Agreed.
I mean,
agreed.
I don't understand why we play like that. I just don't. You know, Mickey says there, what does our set piece coach actually do? Fuck me, against a team that's the worst at defending corners, we're horrendous.
Yeah, there was a stat that 1 in 5 of all corners that have been scored this season have been against West Ham. And we don't look like scoring at all from corners against them.
It's just not good. It's just not good enough. It just isn't. Channel Right says, Chow, Tonali and Voltemada are always consistent. And Peter Garthwaite says...
He's not been in the game today.
No, he's never... He's out, no. Peter says, this is not any time, won't happen. And Insanity says, the second half will prove what is more shite, West Ham in general or our Premier League away form.
We've made it harder for ourselves because now they've got a bit of confidence about it, haven't they?
Yeah. Big Tank says, with no left back, why doesn't Howe play a 3-4-3?
I mean, we could now that Hall's on
Paul,
the bench.
What game are you watching, Paul?
Unless he's a West Ham supporter.
What game are you watching? Because if you're a Newcastle fan and you're saying we're playing okay, then my God, I don't know what your poor must be, but playing okay, way off, mate. No way. We are terrible today. And I'm not going to sit and blow smoke up people's asses just for the sake of it. We've been god-awful, rotten, shit, crap, bull rot. And it needs to improve.
I think I'd go for an entire new left side. I'd go Hall, Ramsey, and I know Gordon might be better with those two behind him, but I'd just bring Barnes on purely because he scores goals more consistently, and if you give him chances, he's a better finisher. So just for trying to get something out of the game, Barnes, Ramsey, Hall, I'd do that.
Norman Stanley Fletcher says Barnes will come on and destroy us like he always does. Shout out to my former cellmate Billy.
Cheers, Fletch.
Right, 2 substitutions for Newcastle.
Asula's coming on.
Asula's coming on. Share's on the field as well. I think he's made 3. Gordon's off for Ramsey. Asula's on for Voltemada. Share's on for Kraft.
I mean, our crystal ball was pretty close.
Well, it looks like Chow to right back.
It was needed. You can't just do a let's action a plan. Like, you've got to pull the trigger on subs. It was too bad.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, second half is about to get underway. Alex, we'll see you at full time, matey.
Yeah. Hopefully this next chat's going to be better than the half time. See you soon, guys.
Well, we will see, matey. But there we go. The second half is now underway at the... I mean, Billy, are you surprised at 3 substitutions?
I'm assuming Voltemada must have a knock. Because I don't think he'd have gone off otherwise. But maybe he wants more dynamics. I don't know. It's hard to...
Yeah, it's a strange one, isn't it?
It is a strange one.
Jeff Rath says, I want to see Barnes and Asula on. Well, you've got Asula, matey. And Stephen Rackham says, players' attitude, thought, be walkover, get into them. I mean, have they come with a bit of a just turn up and we'll win attitude? I don't know. But I think those 3 changes may well have just sort of, I mean, that's a kick up the arse.
So who's gone off? Joe Linton's gone off, is he?
No, Joe Linton's still on. I think Joe Linton's gone to left wing, Billy. Joe Linton's playing left wing there. You can see now.
So Gordon's off then?
Gordon's off, yeah.
Gordon, right. Gordon and Voltemada.
Voltemada and Kraft. So he's rang the changes, and it looks like Malik Chow's gone to right back, Billy.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Interesting to see how it is, though, wouldn't it?
I mean, is this tactical or is this just managing fitness? I don't know. I can't assume that Eddie Howe's very happy with that first half.
It can't be.
Here's Dan Byrne. Tries to get the ball down the line for Joe Linton. Fails again. I mean, the fact that Byrne's still on the pitch tells a lot. Here's Bruno. And now Ramsey to Byrne. And now Joe Linton. Oh. I mean, Joe Linton... How is he still on the pitch?
I don't know.
I don't get it why he's kept Joe Linton on. He hasn't brought Harvey Barnes on. What is he doing? Why has he kept Joe Linton on? Dear, oh dear. Anyway, Botman has it now and plays it into Tonali. Tonali still looking for help. Gets it from Chow in the right back position. Down the line for Murphy. I mean, tell you what, he's
did that.
Dithering on the ball, and then we lose it again and put West Ham on the attack. Wilson taking out the play by Botman there. I think the referee spotted that. Here's Jared Bourne to the byline. Cross comes in. Somerville over the bar. And again, just dithering about with the ball, Jacob Murphy. We lose it in a dangerous position. West Ham set off again, and that could easily have been number 3, Billy.
Yeah, it could easily have been just really slack again. Jacob Murphy at fault this time.
I tell you something, though, Billy. I mean, Eddie's putting his faith in Asula in this second half.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the longest we're going to see Asula. Unless
he's got a knock.
I mean, did he do anything to get a knock in that first half? That's a great ball by Chow. Bruno tried to lay it off. And now Diouf. That's too easy, man. That is too easy. Here's Tonali. I mean, this game could end up anything, Billy. I mean, I have no idea right now where this game's going to go.
It's hard to predict, that's for certain, because especially with the unpredictability of what Chow's going to be like at right back. Won't need to attack you anyway.
Well, here's Joe Linton on the left-hand side. Whips in a right-footed cross. It's dealt with and hammered away by West Ham. LEDC says, are the lads on strike or something? Well, yeah, we need to turn up here as West Ham thump the ball down the field. Botman is there. And Bowen completely... I mean, come on, Billy.
Too strong. Just too strong for him, wasn't he?
You know, Bowen's like 3 foot tall and he out-muscles Burn there. Just unbelievable. That should not happen on a football field.
Clueless. It's like this is just clueless. A lot of it. It's just I'm at a loss for words. I really am.
This time, Shea battling with Callum Wilson and Shea getting the better of him. Botman to Tonali, who can turn now, bring the ball forward, rolls it to Joe Linton. Back now for Tonali. Fabian Shea. Options ahead of him. Shea looking for somebody to make a run. Burnham's free on the left-hand side, but they play that nicely. Chow now in the right-back position. Leaves it for Murphy. Inside now for Bruno. Bruno trying to get the Bayern. Light little back heel for Murphy, but not enough power on it. Paqueta now brings it away for West Ham. Sandwiched out. Good play by Chow and Tonali to sandwich him off the ball there. And we are on the attack again with Ramsey. Good play by Jacob Ramsey in for Joe Linton. Joe Linton on the edge of the box to Bruno. Oh, Bruno, he can't cross from there. Jesus Christ. The angle was literally impossible. And it's cleared away. But a nice bit of football there, Billy.
Yeah, as soon as Jacob Ramsey got involved, of course, everything seemed to increase in tempo, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Very forward-looking immediately is Jacob Ramsey. Long ball looking for Dan Burn. Headed away by Wan-Bissaka. Burn takes it down. Ramsey inside of him. Jacob Ramsey now. And of course, this is where we miss having a left-sided midfielder, because a left winger, because Joe Linton's come so far inside again.
Yeah,
we haven't got anybody out there.
What's that, Chow?
Oh, that's terrible. That's not a good ball by Malik Chow. Oh dear. Norman Stanley Fletcher says Bowen could be up for sale. Would you take him? Absolutely.
Not
but then
now.
again, we got too many players now.
Yeah, I'd have had him out of Alanga all day, every day.
Yeah. Not a fan, are you, Billy?
I just think he gives us offers more. I think he's a better player.
I mean, we've had the better start to the second half, Billy. I think we're asking questions. We're just, it's our final ball, isn't it? You know, just finishing it off. Here's Bruno.
Look at Dan Burn again. Look.
Yeah, he's way inside. He's way inside. Now Chow. Lovely ball over the top for Murphy. Murphy's first time ball in is, well, not good. And that's Areola's all day long. I see what Murphy was trying to do there, Billy. Obviously whipping in a first-time cross. Didn't quite happen, though. Just sort of miscued it.
Just got underneath it, didn't he?
Yeah. And Areola gets rid of the ball, looking for Callum Wilson's flick on. And again, Botman. Very
Come
strong.
on, Malik, you should have got that.
Yeah. Quick throw in taken. Now Somerville. Somerville running at Shea. Tonali in support. Somerville gets to the byline. I think Shea did well there. Shea did very well to keep it in. It couldn't get the cross and the angle was too tight. And Paul picks up the ball. Now Dan Burn to Bruno, but Bruno having to turn back to get the ball. And Dan Burn's gone marauding forward again. Here he is. Burn lays it off for Joe Linton. Inside for Ramsey.
So shite.
Not a good ball for big DB there. And West Ham clear it to Callum Wilson, who's got a one-on-one at the minute with Shea. Bourne is making the miles up. Wilson couldn't get it through to him there. And claims he was fouled. Referee says no. Play goes on. I mean, he definitely had his shirt pulled there, but we've got away with one. And now Murphy. Plays through to Asula. Slightly too much on it. Asula's... Now what will Asula do?
Fuck all.
Oh, that's a corner. Surely. Oh, no, it's gone for a throw-in. It's gone to West Ham. And there's a West Ham player down. I'm not sure who that is.
Fernandez, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, good, because he got away with so much in that first half. Well, Harvey Barnes is out warming up now, Billy. But I don't understand. I genuinely don't know what he's doing on the left wing. Why he's kept Harvey on the bench. He's in good form. He's scoring goals. Yet he decides to put Joe Linton out left wing.
I don't get what it's the West Ham throw either. I don't get what it's all because they're definitely deflected off. Fernandez.
Yeah. But I am very puzzled by the whole thing, Billy.
Yeah, it's disjointed, all of it, isn't it? I mean, what's Dan? Is that Dan Burn again? What's he doing there?
He's in the right-hand side of midfield.
Fuck off. Hang on, here we go.
He is now
fucking
playing as a centre midfielder. Out wide now for Jacob Ramsey, and he's given West Ham through. Oh my goodness me. Paul White says, do you think we will win, Paul? I'll never say never with Newcastle United, to be honest, but right now, I think we just look a little disjointed because, I mean, Joe Linton hasn't played left wing at all this season, has he?
No.
So why is he there now? It makes no sense. And bounces off Tonali and heads out for a West Ham goal kick. I mean, we've pushed a little bit since half-time, Billy. I can't say we haven't, but there's just that little bit of quality missing.
Yeah, quite a lot of it, to be fair.
Well, of course, West Ham just taking the time over the set pieces now. They're on for a vital 3 points that they need. But again, I mean, if we don't get anything from this game, Billy, 81% possession to Newcastle so far in this second half. Going all over the back of Burn, manages to get it back to Pope, sends it long again. Asula battling and doing really well. Murphy can't take the ball with him, but that's going to be a Newcastle throw, level with the penalty area.
Good battling from Asula there.
Yeah, he did well. Malik Chow taking the throw in. I mean, the ball went out level with the penalty area, Billy, and Chow decides to take the throw in 20 yards further back.
Yeah.
What on earth for? Oh, yeah. Anyway, share to Malik Chow. Back to Fabian. And that's a good run forward by Asula again. Asula gets to the byline, just can't keep it in play.
Unlucky.
I like that run, though, Billy. You know, it's what we haven't had in this game at all so far, is somebody making a run like that, trying to get on the end of a through ball.
I think we need to make changes again, if I'm perfectly honest. It's just so disjointed, no balance
to
the side. It's not good.
Well, Asula certainly looks fired up and he's trying to do stuff, but I just don't get the left-hand side, Billy. I don't get the left wing at all.
No. Again, he's kept Joe Linton on in a babysitting fucking exercise for Dan Burn. Just take Dan Burn off, then he won't need babysitting, will he?
Well, clearly.
Well played.
Now, Joe Linton breaks away for Newcastle United. He's took too much of a heavy touch. Now Fernandez for West Ham to Paqueta. Paqueta, good turn. But Tonali is all over him. So is Joe Linton again. But then they walk away and leave him by himself. Daggering.
Yeah,
the Depot now. Paqueta again. And that's going to be a foul against Tonali, who throws Paqueta to the floor.
Oh, get up, you fanny. Here comes Suchek.
Funny black eyes got there, Billy. That might be the reason why he's not in the starting lineup. Maybe he's had a bit of a knock.
He loves a goal. He loves a goal against us and all, doesn't
he? Absolutely he does, yeah. Keith Dice, a member for 44 months, bumbling and stumbling to a desperate draw. Looks like the ceiling for this match.
What's good endeavour from Ramsey?
It certainly is. He is Jacob Murphy now. Murphy, good ball into Bruno. Bruno with a bit of space. Across to Asula. Asula into the penalty area. Again, jinking and jiving. Back to Tonali. Now Dan Byrne pushing for a cross. It's blocked. It's a corner to Newcastle. And finally asking a few questions with a cross into the box. I mean, you literally don't know what Asula's going to do, Billy, do you? It's unbelievable.
Is that Chow down?
No, it's Ramsey.
Ramsey. Fucking hell.
I think he's all right. Got a little bang on his ankle again by the looks of things. I think that was the one that he's injured as well.
Yeah, he's limping. He doesn't look very good, does he?
No, he doesn't. Hopefully he can run it off. Meanwhile, we have a corner. Denali takes it. In swinger. Ariola gets a good punch to it and clears his lines all the way out for a throw into Newcastle. Good punch that by the keeper, Billy.
Yeah, he's had a good game, hasn't he?
Well, come on, Byrne. Get on your bike if you're going to take the long throw in. I mean, he's Callum Wilson coming off. So that is the end of Callum Wilson's day. Diouf is down in the box for West Ham, holding his left arm. What a striker for a midfielder.
Well, it speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's taking him 20 minutes to get off the pitch here.
Yeah, and incidentally, Newcastle fans applauding him as well in the background there, and he did applaud the Newcastle fans there, as you see.
Mm-hmm.
But West Ham's intention's very clear, I think, here, Billy, with that substitution.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. A bit more height to defend these set pieces as well.
Yeah. Byrne is going to take the long throw for Newcastle. Let's see if he can actually find a man in a green shirt. And it comes to the penalty area. And, of course, he can't clear the first man, which is Wan-Bissaka, and he heads it away for West Ham. Now Murphy. Left-footed ball into the penalty box. Again, flicked on. Botman, I don't think, realised... Well, who's he headed that to?
The keeper.
Oh. Oh, Billy.
Magic Tree, we're not playing a Langer because it's been nothing short of sight for us, mate. Absolute dog shit.
Yeah. I mean, why is... It's like, oh, Alanga, bring Alanga on. Then when Alanga plays, he's worse than dog muck. So that's a terrible kick from Ariola, by the way. I think he blamed it on the tape on his socks there, Billy, judging by the way he threw that to the floor.
Won't be his fault.
Absolutely not. Here's Fabian Schär. Bruno, back to Schär again. Schär, Ramsey, Bruno. Joe Linton.
Go nowhere, though, are we? Go nowhere.
Backwards, if anywhere, Billy. Here's Jacob Ramsey now for Newcastle over the halfway line. Before, every time Ramsey's got the ball, he's pushed us forward. Bruno now swings it out to the right to Chow. Chow looking for somebody to make a run. Here's Murphy.
Lose this.
Murphy's got Somerville all over him. Somerville does really well, and Murphy's... I don't think that was a free kick.
No, I don't. Murphy's got to stick to the flank. He's got to stick to the flank. There's no point going inside with a centre half at right back.
Indeed. Here's Bruno.
Oh, stubbed his toe.
Yeah,
Put it back.
Did. Oh, he's won it back well, though. But Diouf comes across and takes it back off him again. And thumps the ball away for West Ham. Souček, who looks like he's playing as a striker, Billy. I
think he is.
I mean, he's got a 2 there with Bourne, hasn't he? I mean, no, he is a striker. Wow. I didn't know he had that in him.
Well, he's a physical lump, isn't he?
Absolutely, yeah. Here's Bruno for Newcastle. Wide for Malik Chow now down the right-hand side. A bit of space. In comes the cross. It's a good cross. Headed away. Ramsey in the battle again. It comes to Murphy. Oh, he's dragged it wide. Didn't really look as if he hit that with any real intention, Billy.
Nah.
More like a stab in the dark, wasn't it, to try and put that in? He's dragged it completely, hasn't he? But everything's coming down our right. There's nothing going down the left. And now he brings Barnes on. Now, I really don't understand this.
What a waste of 18 minutes that was. Especially if it's for Joe Linton. which it will be. Or will it be for Murphy, do you think?
I don't know, mate. I can't second guess Eddie at the minute because I don't know what the fuck's going on. Very strong header by Fabian Schär. Souček definitely got the wind knocked out of him, and Newcastle will be able to make the change. Waiting to see who it is that's coming off. It's Sven Botman.
Oh, I see what's happening here. He's going to go 3 at the back, isn't he? Ramsey and fucking Murphy's wing backs. That's what he's doing here. That's what he's doing here.
Nah, come on.
That's what he's doing here. That's what he's doing. You know what? Dan Burn probably going to play at left back now.
Well, he's gone 3 at the back, Billy. So Chow's gone into the middle of the back 3.
Murphy's wing back on one side, Ramsey on the other. That's what he's doing.
Oh, Burns lost the ball to Fernandez. Joe Linton comes across and trips him over. Dan Burn is still on the pitch, and so is Joe Linton. The 2 worst players today, Billy, are still on the pitch. Please explain that to me right now.
I don't know. I can't. I'm not even sure he's playing left wing back. It might even be Joe Linton.
I don't understand what he's doing.
He's overscienting things. Sometimes it's a habit he does where he over analyzes stuff and puts stuff that doesn't really need to be done. To go through at the back at this precise moment in time makes no sense to me whatsoever.
We're a goal down, and if anything, he's weakened us by the. Oh my God! I completely shocked by this. I have to say. I don't know who Joe Linton's making his mouth go to, but he's not happy about Summit. And West Ham have a free kick in a very dangerous position. Whipped in low, and Pope sticks out an arm and manages to push it away, Billy. But the hell's bells. And it comes again. Joe Linton. Oh, my fucking God, Billy. You've got to be shitting me, you 10-ton of bricks here.
This is like watching schoolboy football.
Pope's reflexes were incredible there, Billy, to be fair. Because Souček gets a touch on that. That's a remarkable save. But then why is Joe Linton getting in the way of Chow and heading it out? Here's Diouf. Long cross to the back post. Back across, and it's Nick Pope again.
Yeah, they look like scoring more than us.
Wow. We are absolutely all over the shop here.
He's gone panic mode again, hasn't he? And Everton a couple of years ago, like Dortmund, Champions League. The players haven't got a fucking clue what they're doing here because he sent out mixed messages. Shocking managing.
Oh, dear. Anyway, corner. And it's to the near post. Comes straight back. In it comes again, this time to the back post where Fernandez just took out the way of the ball, Fabian. Here's Fernandez in again. Danger. Harvey Barnes has fallen asleep. Goodness me, what are we doing? Here's Jared Bourne again, clipped in towards Souček. Bouncing loose, and it's in the nets. 3-1. And it is Potts, the youngster that scored the goal, Billy.
Offside.
The offside flag's gone up. Well, I'll tell you what. Joke me in a bondage uniform with a trout, Billy. I'm telling you now, this will be close. West Ham are very perplexed.
I don't think his dad ever scored, that's for certain. Ooh.
Oh. Well, that's not really a great angle. I think it is just offside, Billy. Is it Souček that's offside? I think so.
There's not much in it.
There's not much in it. I mean, this is going to be a tight one. And they're still waiting. I mean, Potts is absolutely furious, saying that there's no way that can be offside. Well, there is. It can be offside. I'm sure Souček was offside, but...
It's marginal. It's toenail job.
Well, I'll do a couple of super chats while we're waiting.
No, offside.
Yeah, offside is given. Robert Winship says, had enough of this shite, going to watch paint dry. Biffed by Adam West. Big Joe bringing nothing today. Bring in Barnes. Keith says, West Ham are the worst defence at home in the league. And we cannot break them down. It's shocking. Niall says, member for 28 months. Eddie has lost the plot completely.
Oh,
We have
my
a mental
God.
deficiency. Dear God, did I just see that for real there?
Dan Burns
My
just
Lord.
make a pass of fucking less than a foot.
Yeah. I mean, this persistence with Dan Burn,
Oh,
Joe
Jesus
Linton's then
Christ.
just give it straight away. We have a mental deficiency away from home that's been like this for 2 years as Pope makes a save to his left. Clueless subs again. I give up. Ian Chilvers says, can't wait for your reaction video, Paul. Dan Robinson, member for 23 months. Howe's loyalty has cost us. No plan, throwing shit against a wall until something sticks. The team isn't motivated and players not performing. Yeah, well, you watch. I tell you, you watch on Wednesday night. It'll be a different team again for the Champions League. We'll be at it from the word go. Jake says the difference in our Premier League and UCL is wow. Yeah.
Dan Burns still at left back.
Here's Bruno.
He might have a dig.
20 minutes to go. It's Fabian Schär. That's deflected. And easily enough for Somerville. Souček. And now Paqueta just waiting for help. Paqueta spinning away from the chase and Fabian Schär. Ronan Tyrrell says, we had the first 15 minutes of this half and I had no shots on target. They get 2 in 2 minutes. Awful, stiff, and a serious lack of technical quality. Every game without our home fans. Well, here's Jacob Ramsey, who's certainly been a bright spot since he came on. Bruno now. Bruno waiting for a runner. Dan Burn is the man that's running, but out to Joe Linton on the left-hand side. Plays it back. Managed to keep possession. Here's Tonali. Looking for help. Gets it from Barnes on this near side. Harvey Barnes has Diouf all over him. Played back to Murphy. Murphy all the way back now to Fabian Schär. Now Tonali.
We'll lose it eventually.
Tonali to Murphy. That's a great ball by Murphy. Barnes takes it well and barged out to play. What's he given? I think he's given a corner, has he?
No, don't think so. Goal kick.
That was a lovely clip over the top by Murphy, Billy.
Yeah.
And here we're getting the old...
Yeah, he's quite a little bit off, isn't he?
Holy shit.
Didn't look that much on the telly, though, did it?
It's not even that much, Billy. It's like the forearm and a fucking big toe. It's very close.
I don't think his dad ever scored for West Ham in them 500 games either. Typical.
Probably not. Simon Ward said, this is so bad, I'm laughing. Giving up with this lot now.
I can understand that.
I mean, we just can't keep dropping Premier League points like this, Billy. We can't.
Oh, I've got 20 minutes. Get Burn off and get Hall on. Please, give us a chance.
Yeah. Here is Dan Burn just over the halfway line. Marauding forward again.
He's not enough for his width, is he? He's just pouncing through the middle. He's trying to get an end of a cross now, which ain't going to come in. Now he's stuck.
We ain't going to come in because now we're under pressure again.
And
it's literally a 4-2 for West Ham here if they play this right. Jared Bourne, the ball was just a little too far in front of him. Bourne still heading into the penalty area, though. Tries to cross it. Great defending Chow. Played back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, push back. Newcastle have men back now, thankfully. But again, Murphy losing the ball in such a dangerous position, man. Such a dangerous position. Here's Potts for West Ham. Beautiful ball through to Wan-Bissaka. Pulls it back looking for Souček. And, well, Wan-Bissaka's offside. Free kick to Newcastle.
So Jacob Murphy's gone to right back. Chow's gone back in centre half and Dan Burns at left back. It's still a back four, but
yeah,
I mean, come on.
Yeah, Murphy is playing right and almost played Wan-Bissaka on side there, by the way. That was extremely close. This is basically just putting anybody... And now Alanga's coming on.
So we're not going to see Hall then, are we?
No. Well, that would mean taking Dan Burn off, Billy, and he's just not going to do that. He has no intention. There now, inside 4. I mean, who's he going to take? Who's he going to put Elanga on for? I mean, it's
Murphy.
It's got to be Joe Linton. It can't be for Murphy because that means Elanga would have to go right back.
That's a foul, ref. No foul, no?
No.
Fuck's sake.
Ramsey taking out the plate, nothing given. Buff says, massive big game syndrome problem, this squad. Tell you what, people will start saying that because it's been obvious from the games we've played this season. Here's Murphy again. That is a beautiful cross and headed away. And that's going to be, Joe Linton's kept it in. Joe Linton, fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Good
Barnes now. Oof. Headed away again. And now Bourne will settle it down for West Ham. Plays it into Souček, but it's behind him. 15 minutes left. 15 minutes to dig something out of this game. Against one of the worst sides in the Premier League. Here's Bruno. Touches it to Fabian Schär. Schär now plays a ball low into the box, cleared away.
Absolute dog shit.
Wow. Ian Fleming says, I'm starting to wonder if Eddie is the right man for the Toon. Well, he's going to get questions asked because of his the away form. And what he's... I don't understand what he's tried to do in this second half, if I'm openly honest. I don't understand what the tactics have been, Billy. Murphy, fuck off, please. Here's Somerville now for West Ham, breaking over the halfway line. It's 4-4. Nobody seems to be getting back. And Fernandez tried to play it back in, but here come West Ham again. Bowen. 3 Newcastle players around Jared Bowen. And he wins a corner for West Ham. I just don't... I don't know what the intention's been in this second half, Billy.
Yeah, told you it's Murphy. I knew it'd be Murphy.
So he's playing Elanga at right back.
I don't get this. It might now go to 3 at the back. I don't know. I don't know what he's fucking doing. Do you know what?
Billy, this is just clutching at straws, man. He's just clutching at straws.
All of these second half subs have been clutching at straws.
Yeah.
All of them.
I don't know. I just don't know.
If anything, he's made it worse.
Yeah. Spike says, who's the worst team in the Premier League? Well, in comes the corner. Nick Pope does well. Comes out, collects it. Looks for a quick throw. And there's nothing available. Pulls it out to Tonali. Tonali straight down the right-hand side. Will Asula's took that. He's still got it. He kept it in play as well. Here's Asula. Little few step overs again. Tonali. Bruno. Bruno goes across for Malik Chow. Chow with a bit of space to run into here. Flips the ball to the back post. Ramsey's took it down well. Oh, hit it. Hit it, Ramsey. Oh, and then Bruno's come in and launched it into the Thames. Ramsey did brilliantly there, Billy, and I was expecting him to hit the volley into the far corner.
I don't know why he didn't.
Oh, he took it down so well. Jesus Christ. Ronan says, when you've got no space, you rely on quality. These games, we struggle as Eddie has created a Greyhound-style mentality that works in big games. We need to break teams down, but have runners with clogs on when needed. And LEDC says, is Howe still the man for the job? Well, yeah. Tommy says, keep children out of your room when watching Paul's reaction video. I'm going to be honest. I've got to be honest. What's the point of me doing a reaction video and just sitting there going, it wasn't. It's horrendous stuff. Rachel says, save me now. This is horrendous. I mean, somebody in the chat tell me what our intention was in the second half, tactical-wise, because I'm baffled by it all. I'm completely baffled by everything I've seen in this second half with regards to formations and tactics. I just do not know, guys. I just do not know. Chow, looking for somebody to make a move. Joe Linton. Back to Malik Chow. Joe Linton. Back again to Share. Now Tonali. Tonali to Alanga. Alanga flicks it on to Ramsey. And eventually Paqueta is there for West Ham. That's a handball. Well, Paqueta thought it was a throw in. He handled the ball. That's got to be a free kick, surely.
You think so? It's not throwing.
Oh, he's given a throw. Burns come across to take the long throw. I just hope Burn gets this right, Billy, because if West Ham break here, we've got no left back in any position at all. And it comes. Headed away. Back to Burn. He can't control the football. And we've won it back, though. Bruno still. Got Alanga to his right. Here is Alanga. Oh, can't take the fucking ball with him. Alanga back to Tonali. Tonali on his left foot. Clips it into the box. Headed away. Bruno and Paqueta both going for the ball. Now Tonali. Joe Linton. Now Tonali. Alanga. There's men waiting in the box, but we just seem to be refusing to cross the ball. And it goes out for a goal kick to West Ham. Fuck this, Billy. Fuck this. That's fucking awful, Billy.
It's shockingly bad. This is the worst performance under Eddie Howe, I think. I really do. And a lot of it's down to him. Mixed messaging, not having a real tactic. It's just been chuck some shit at the wall, out some stick. It's been pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And
as some people are rightly saying in the chat, this isn't just this game, Billy. This is this season. Something is, we've said all along that I don't think we've come anywhere near hitting top gear yet. And we're a long way off it today. But I have genuinely, look at that from Burn, man. That's stinking shit. That is stinking
how's he
shit,
staying
Billy.
on the pitch, though? How's he staying on the pitch? That's the first question you've got to ask. It's a big elephant in the room.
He's just passed it to absolutely fucking nobody. And now we're in trouble again. Here come West Ham with Bowen. Still Jared Bowen. Plays it back. Paqueta on the edge of the box, completely unmarked. Should have got the shot away quicker, and I think he knows it. Diouf now. Paqueta. Just dances away from Alanga. Still Paqueta. Now Diouf. Oh, my God. And eventually it's in the arms of Nick Pope. Fuck me, Billy. I mean, was that clip in there when I'm for the new mics?
I don't think so.
No, I don't either. That new mic's volume dips are driving me crazy. Well, I don't know. I'll have a good read of the software after today, and then I'll see what I can do with it. It shouldn't be doing that. I've got a setting on which is supposed to stop that, but I'll have a good look at it. Here's Tonali. Great ball through for Asula. Asula pulls it back too far for Ramsey.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
But West Ham play themselves into trouble again. But time is running out for Newcastle United here at the London Stadium. Still trail 2-1. Alanga now on the right-hand side. Alanga's cross. I mean, that's a very good cross, but there's no fucker there. I mean, when you're 2-1 down, Billy, you expect some players to be there.
Yeah, we're in trouble here.
Yeah, Bourne. I mean, West Ham not really getting a lot of people up to go alongside Bourne.
I mean, the crazy thing is, if we get one, we'll probably get two. Because their arseholes will go.
Yeah, but careful not to drown in your cornflake milk there, Billy. DK says, Paul Byrne is a good lad with a silly dance, and that's why he stays on. Paul says, I don't want to hear, oh, well, on to the next. This is diabolical. Yeah, but you know, you'll get the happy clappers saying that, thinking everything's rosy in the garden.
Oh.
Well, we beat such and such. We beat such and such. Yeah, they were all near the bottom of the table.
Well, he's at the fucking bottom of the table.
Yeah. Here's Ramsey.
Referee.
Goes down.
That's the way it fucking. Oh, for fuck's sake!
He's give a handball, Billy, because Ramsey touched the ball. He thought he was pushed over, and he grabbed the ball.
He was pushed over. He was fucking.
I know he was. Yeah, he was clearly pushed over, but nothing given. Oh, good Lord.
The centre half about to come on. Just shoring things up. We can only hope it's Chimney Cook, spoil the broth at the back.
I love your optimism, Billy. Guys, keep giving it a like if you've enjoyed today's show. If you've enjoyed the commentary, not the match, that is. So don't please vote us on the match. And also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It is free of charge as we try to hit 44,000 or get close to. Thank you to all who have subscribed to the channel this afternoon, and welcome everybody to this fantastic community that we have on the Toon Review. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, though, so you never miss an upload or a live show.
And for all you happy clappers who are saying, Debbie Daft saying about Eddie, what if we get this performance at the fucking stadium of shite? What will you be saying then?
There's something wrong with the away form, without a doubt. And why should they need the supporters? I mean, yes, supporters are important, don't get me wrong, but if you want to be a top side, you've got to go away to places like this and win. You know what I mean? It's just fact. George T says he's off to finish his jigsaw. He says, this is shit. Dan says, Eddie Howe, he'll never ever drop Dan Burn. Tony D, will journalists challenge Eddie in the presser? No. Joe Linton can't get there again. I mean, how many times have I mentioned him at all in the second half?
Who?
Joe Linton.
Hardly. I don't know how he stayed on. I don't know how him and Burn have stayed on. I really don't.
I don't understand the whole of the second half, to be honest, Billy. Can see Howe's post-match comments already. Tough place to come. Started well, didn't click, etc., etc., looking clueless. We didn't start well, though. That's the thing. We could have been 1-0 down before we'd actually scored. So, Ian Bradley's in the chat, hi, mate. It's not the away form. It's general shite.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, to be fair, Billy, we haven't played well at home in the Premier League.
No.
We haven't. It's just fact. We've got a couple of wins, but it hasn't been great. Denali now to Bruno. Time is running out. Coming up to 3 minutes to go of the 90, plus whatever the referee adds on at the end of the game. Harvey Barnes now for Newcastle. Looking for a way through. Bruno now. Flips it to Malik Chow. Chow's ball in, but there's nobody there. Oh, it's cleared by West Ham. Simon Muller says we're going to need to retain the Carabao to get to Europe for next season. Well, that's the point, though, Billy. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is to all who say, oh, you know, it's start of the season. We're not start of the season now. We're into the season.
Yeah.
And we keep dropping Premier League points. We're going to be playing catch-up for the majority of it. It's all right saying, oh, we're playing well in the Champions League. We're doing it. Fucking hell, though. I mean,
I think you can forget top four already. I really do.
Yeah, it's going to be a struggle. You can't drop too many points and expect to catch up. It's just... And I know Whisser will make a difference. Don't get me wrong.
That's shit.
Yeah.
That is
see what he's trying to do there. He's trying
shit.
he's trying to go for the far corner. Clip it in. But people will say, well, we've got Hall and Livramento to come back and Whisser. Yes, we have. But we're still dropping too many points right now. And it's all right having them back, but what's the point when we're too far behind?
We've been dreadful this season. We really have. 2 or 3 performances out of, 15 or so?
Yeah. Nah. Garant, a member for 22 months, his tactics all wrong. Getting Big Dan Burn, man-marking Bourne was crazy. I think we are flattered to deceive so far this season. How J7 is still on, I don't know. Eric says, Eddie is a great coach, not a very good manager. Away tactics have been abysmal for 2 years now. That's not coincidence. It's become habit. Keith says, the truth is we're not a top side. I mean, there's a lot of unhappy fans out there at the minute, Billy.
Quite rightly as well.
Yeah. Spike says, great commentary, shit game. Dan Burnshite, how not taking burn off says everything. Well, Joe Linton, man. I mean, I'm a massive fan of Joe Linton, and I hate saying it, but he's just not been at it. Long ball in from Bruno, headed away again, only as far as Barnes. As Newcastle making a last push to get an equaliser here at the London Stadium. Bruno. Denali. And now Alanga just inside the penalty area. Clips in a cross. Headed by Yasula and straight at the goalkeeper.
Probably should have scored that.
Finally an effort on goal, though. A woo-hoo, they say. Kevin Halligan, the only way we are going to be in the UCL next season is if we win it this season. No chance. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to hearing what Eddie Howe's got to say about this, Billy, because if he comes out with shite, I'll not be impressed at all. 5 minutes added on, Billy. 5 minutes to go. Rufiat Benisian, member for 23 months, as well as being a mod. We are 6 points down versus same games last season. Speaks for itself. Just dreadful Premier League form. Questions need to be asked of Eddie Howe and the players. Yeah, so everybody's saying, oh, yeah, we're same points as last. It's not. We're 6 points down on last season already. And that, it may seem small, 6 points, but you're talking about Premier League here. Difficult to get points back.
We haven't played Man City yet. We haven't played Chelsea yet.
Yeah.
Just aimlessly cross them in, I hope.
Yeah, he's going to make the most. I think he's got a kick in the bollocks there, Billy, to be fair to him. Ronan says, similar start last year until we went on a crazy run of form in November. This is longer than this year. Home fans, hard work, tactics. Rotten. I can't believe I actually sat and said I'm so confident of winning this game, Billy. Durham Guna says, get Tonali on. Really? I mean, it's going to be a nervy end to the game for West Ham fans because they've had nothing to cheer about this season, but suddenly Newcastle roll into town and there you go. Bob's your uncle.
That is dreadful from Cher.
Oh, that's terrible from Cher. Here's Jared Bourne just over the bar. He's won a corner.
He wants a corner, he ain't getting one.
I thought he pointed to the corner flag there. I generally thought he pointed to the corner. And now we've got two balls on the pitch. Nick Pope goes and plays the other one out, and Newcastle bring it forward. Long ball again, looking for Anthony Alanga.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. It makes you want to fucking pull your bastard teeth out, doesn't it?
I mean...
Pull your teeth out, pull your pubes out, one boy bastard one.
Nobody come and tell me we've played well, or we've done all right, or everything's okay in the garden, because it's fucking not. It's completely wrong. There is something not right. We are not playing well this season. And our look of getting scrappy results looks like it's ending today. Dan Byrne now plays it to Barnes. Sorry, Barnes heading towards the corner flag. Has he won a throw? He has. This will be a long throw from Byrne.
That ain't worked at all this season yet.
Not once.
Not once. But we'll keep doing it because
we'll keep throwing it in there. Here it comes again. Long throw.
Worked.
And flicked on. And Ariola says, "Thank you very much." Oh, you're not hurt, man. Get up. How can you have cramp? Seriously, how can he have cramp, Billy?
From goalkeeper.
He's had nothing to do.
Well, Shea gets a touch today, but he probably scores as well.
Yeah. But he didn't, Billy. I mean, this is pathetic. But I don't know why he's wasting time, because he's only adding time on for his team. There's nothing wrong with him.
Goalkeepers don't get crump. You only get crump when you run around all fucking game. This twat's been fucking stood on his post having a fag most of the game.
Don't tell me he's getting the trainer on here.
We haven't played since the 93rd minute and 30 seconds, but I guarantee you will blow up. A minute. So we've got another minute and a half to go, yeah?
No, there's nothing the matter with him.
I'd book him.
Off, man. Well, the 95 are up, so it's just a matter of time as to how long he adds on here. Long throw. Joe Linton gets a header on it. Hillman, flicked on by Souček. And Shea nods it back to Nick Pope.
Just nod it back to the goalkeeper. We've got all day. That's it. Just tap it forward 10 yards. That's it. Jog. There's no urgency. We'll just fuck it. Just lose 2-1.
Shea brings it forward, clips it into the penalty area again, headed away. And now West Ham break away with it. They'll head straight for the corner flag. They could have played that to Somerville, to be fair, but Paqueta, well, he runs it out of play and then belts the ball away.
Fuck off, Paqueta.
What the fuck was that?
He's booking him.
Yeah. And he's booking Paqueta as well. I mean, fair enough. Book them both. Paqueta, you were pathetic there, matey. That was laughable.
Fucking shite.
Absolutely laughable. Simon says, why make Hall travel with the squad? Kevin Halligan, shit against Wolves, shit today. Who's the worst team in the league at the moment? Magpie 50, member for 2 months, no game plan, no tactics, no intensity. Sorry, we must question Eddie. Games we should win, we don't. This was total shit show. And Tony D says, thanks for the commentary, spared me cursing and scaring the dog.
Last chance saloon then. Just get it forward, Pope. Don't fucking take all day doing it.
And it comes towards the D again.
We'll just eat them for fucking breakfast.
Now we're in trouble, Billy, because we've got nobody back. 2v1, 3v1, 4v1. This has got to be a goal for West Ham. Jared Bowen.
Oh, good save.
Oh, Pope saved it. Rebound goes in off Souček. It's definitely a goal for West Ham. It's 3-1. Nothing short of what they deserve. We've been absolutely shocking in this game. Absolutely terrible. And you can see what it means to Nuno and his coaches and finally getting West Ham over the line with 3 points. But major questions to be asked about Newcastle United this afternoon, Billy. Massive questions.
Not just Newcastle United, the manager. Once again.
Yeah.
Panicking, putting us all at 6s and 7s. And, it's been an absolute disgrace. And
Newcastle tried to say there was a foul on Nick Pope there. That's fucking desperation. He's got one hand on the ball. I mean, that's not a foul.
I expect to see Ramsdale in on Wednesday as well.
Well, it's been poor. I mean, Nick, to be fair, Pope's made some great saves in this game, Billy. It could have been 6.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, dear me, how honestly.
They've not won at home since February.
Yep. What are VAR looking at?
But don't think it matters shite anyway. It's time up, isn't it?
It's not a foul on the goalkeeper, surely, Billy. What are they looking at now? Just fucking give the goal, will you, for fuck's sake? Don't know what's going on here.
Goal.
Of course it's a goal. What What the fuck was that all about, man? That is utterly shameful.
I don't know what we're looking at.
Well, they were looking at a foul on Pope or an offside. I mean, I saw from the replay that he was onside, Billy.
Miles on, yeah.
Christ on him, bike, man. They are so slow at making decisions. It is incredible.
And there's Souček again.
Yeah, gets his goal against us. Why not?
Souček
and there is the final whistle. Look at West Ham. The relief in the faces. We were absolute dog shit. Absolute dog shit.
That's Steve Bruce-esque, that fucking performance today.
Oh, I mean, I can't. I mean, just absolute wank. Couple of super chats. Darren says, love you guys, but I'm off. Fuck this. Graham Ritchie says, great commentary, lads, but what a load of shite. Worst performance of the season.
Yep.
Samsonite Dove says, do not want to see Pope or Byrne playing again. Oh, but you will. And Simon Ward says, I've waited too long for Eddie to fix this away form now. Yeah, I'm being reactional, but it's back on the fence for me. I mean, it isn't just this season, though. I mean, we have not played well this season at all, but the away form is a major concern.
That's as bad as anything I've seen away from home from Newcastle United. That's worse than Luton. Luton didn't win a game hardly. That's worse than Luton that is today. That is...
I mean...
And it's hard to say we haven't seen it coming because, like you say, and like everyone's been saying, it's been the rule rather than, the exception to it.
We had so much possession in that second half, Billy. So much possession.
Never looked like scoring, did we?
Not once. Not once. Absolutely shocking. LEDC says, our lowest point this season, I'm ashamed of them. An utterly disgraceful away performance, says David. He's fuming. Oh, dear me. I mean, there we are, 13th in the table, Billy, on 12 points.
Well.
And when you think how bad West Ham have been this season, they are now only 5 points behind us.
Yep.
I mean, I'm fucking sick, to be honest. I'm fucking pissed off with these performances because, we will criticize them and say, oh, it's been terrible. Yet the happy clappers will just say, oh, yeah, but look, we won there, we won there. And they don't understand it properly. They don't look at it in bigger detail like we do and sort of focus on the performances and things like that. They'll look and say, yeah, but we beat Wolves. We beat Nottingham Forest. Yeah, but look, we beat Fulham. You look where they are in the league. They're around us in the league.
To me, there's nothing there. Anything. No, there's no preparation. If anything, if something goes wrong, the plan B is always panic, mixed messages, change after 3 minutes, do this, do that, change again. Good grief. It's time to just have a proper fucking plan. And if something does go wrong, have a second proper plan.
But Billy, we don't have a plan. That's the thing. Whenever we're losing the game, we don't have a plan B. It's plan panic every time.
It is. It is.
I do not understand what we're doing, putting Joe Linton left wing for that start of the second half.
No.
It makes no sense. And then he brings Barnes on literally 13 minutes into the half. Where is the sense?
Yeah, it was 18 minutes. Wasted 18 minutes.
Yeah. John says, was that Steve Bruce in an Eddie Howe costume? It was certainly a fucking Halloween performance. Keith Truscott says, will Eddie take ownership of this shite today? John says, was that... Well, he sent that in twice. Insanity says, thanks for the trophy, Eddie. Just getting repetitive now. This manager is on limited time. Big Tank says, slow and sloppy, toothless, soft. How doesn't rotate? I'd still like to see Ramsdale get some more games other than the Cup. Simon Muller says, embarrassing. I'm back on the fence. Actually ashamed, says A2. DK says, the inability to control the tempo and calm play. Dan Madgen, a member for 16 months, is absolutely shameful performance today. This needs sorting out and quick. I mean, where does he start, Billy? Because you're looking to Bilbao on Wednesday night, but, we'll turn up against Bilbao. We know we will. Because it's under the lights, it's the Champions League, it's at James's Park. We'll get fired up for it. But we can't get fired up for games against West Ham, who have been shite all season.
Well, we've got Brentford away next week, and that's going to be a right fucking kick in the ass because
that's not going to be an easy game.
Yeah, You know, they've beat fucking Liverpool and all sorts at home this year. So,
I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm, you know, we're commentating on some utter shit games this season, utterly shite games, and you know, in my reaction video, I'm gonna be 100% honest, 100% honest as I always am. And happy clappers, you can come for me all you want. You've got to understand that we're 13th in the Premier League after, what is that, 10 games now?
Yep.
That's just not good enough. It's just not good enough.
That's over a quarter of the season, nearly a third of the season gone. And people are still saying, it's only early doors.
Yeah.
Get it right.
It's time they had a serious word with themselves and realised that we are not playing well. We are far, far short of playing well. And, you know, it's all right saying we'll turn up for Champions League games, XYZ. Bullshit. The Premier League, we're playing catch-up now, and we're falling behind. And we're nowhere near where we need to be in the Premier League. And that performance there is just awful.
Forget top four. Forget it. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm judging the derby, Paul. I'm judging it.
Well, I am at the minute, if our away form doesn't pick up. But I tell you what, I didn't think I'd be doing a rant like the Steve Bruce days, but I feel one coming on for this reaction video, Billy, to be honest.
There needs to be one.
And I'm perfectly within my rights to do it.
There needs to be one after that. That was absolute drivel. Absolute drivel.
Case Ball says, how out? He must go and a real top manager in now. I didn't think I would say this, says Jens. But how? Gavrik says, we don't demand a team that wins, we demand a team that tries. Well, it didn't even try today. Need a proper look at themselves. Embarrassing. Abhishek says, feeling bad for fans travelling away games to watch such bad performances. It's been going on for a very long time, and Eddie is clueless how to fix it. It's a good point, Billy. The away fans that travel week in, week out have seen dross for so long now with these away performances, and they're just not getting any better.
I'll tell you another one that's going to be fucking hard work, the fucking Boxing Day game.
Yeah.
They seem to want it. West Ham today wanted it more than we did. That's besides, without any of the tactics. I mean, Nuno's completely out fucking coached Eddie today. But panicking like he did and swapping things around and then...
But that's the thing, Billy, and that's one thing that you notice about Eddie is that he gets to a stage where he just panics and throws everything on. You know, it didn't make any sense playing Joe Linton on the left wing today. Absolutely none at all.
No.
None at all. And then, you know, Joe Linton was terrible today. Absolutely terrible. Dan Burn. Holy shit. What is the point of taking Lewis Hall and putting him on the bench if he's going to play, if you know he's going to play no part in it, don't take him.
Yeah, and the thing is, now Wednesday will say, well, Lewis Hall's had no minutes, you know, we'll have to play Dan Burn again.
Of course, he'll just keep excusing for Dan Burn every single time. And then he brings Botman off and he tries to go a 5 at the back. And then he only plays 5 at the back for 5 minutes? And then he changes it again. He did, Billy, he did. He definitely did for 5 minutes,
Yeah, he did.
His Burn moved back into the centre. But then 5 minutes later, he changes it. I mean, what the fuck? Do you talk about pressing the red panic button? There you are. That's pressing the panic button. LEDC says, break the bank for Glasner. Crypto Rambo says, I said it before and I'm going to say it again. This is not a reaction to this game. I've been saying it from last season. We need someone else. Well, the protest is going on now at the stadium, Billy, because the West... I mean, I wouldn't say it's a lot of people in the stadium still. In fact, it's quite empty, to be fair.
Yeah,
it's not the sit-in protest that I thought.
It took the wind out of their sails, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, we will end Matchday Live there. Listen, I'm going to just take 5 and then do the reaction video, and that's exactly what it'll be. It'll be a reaction video to this particular game, but also a heads up as to what's been going on. I know there's some people in the chat saying, oh, lay off Eddie, lay off the players. Get real is what I'll say. Get real. We're not playing well, and we haven't done all season, and we've scraped a few results here and there, but we've been absolutely thumped today by a team that has been a whipping boys of the Premier League. They've been awful this season, and we turn up and they win 3-1. Come on. Get yourselves in the game here and realise what's going on. I'm not sitting here saying Eddie Howe out, by the way, far from it. But we need to wake up and we need to do things very, very differently because this is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. But anyway, there you go. That is Matchday Live. Listen, thank you so much for all your super chats, memberships, etc. today. You've been so generous as per usual. Thank you for memberships. And of course, welcome to our new subscribers to the channel. Everybody that subscribed today, thank you and welcome to this incredible community on the Toon Review. We will be back, of course, tomorrow at 7 o'clock with the match reaction. That should be an interesting one. But of course, I will be either live at 10 o'clock in the morning from the Fallout, and that could be still an angry one. And of course, news videos through the day as well. So make sure you've got your notifications on. Please give it a like before you leave the show. And of course, subscribe if you are new. If you haven't pressed that button yet, make sure you do before you leave and come and be part of, as I say, this incredible community. But thank you very much, Billy. Thank you, mods. And we will see you all again tomorrow. But stay, keep your eye on my reaction video, which I will upload to YouTube very, very soon. But head across to Evermore Now NUFC for their reaction show. I am sure Chris has got something to say about that performance as well. But in the meantime, thank you guys and see you soon.
Away the lasses.
Come back and check out the breeze.